Okay, okay. Is it live? Is it live? Is it live? Is it live? Does it look like it? Where's my stream, man? Why does it say hi? Oh, what? Why the fuck did I open up a Nikado Avocado video? You hear about that guy? So skinny and shit? Crazy, 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 crazy social media experiment stuff. Hey. Oh. We're here. After a week-long fucking absence. Yeah, you know. I don't know which fucking... Oh, god, yeah, this event went on about 50 million years ago. Probably the last time I was in this office, to be quite honest. Yeah, we're here. Apologies for the lack of stream last week and kind of just disappearing for a week. Really no good reason. I did not really have a good reason for that. The only reason that I had that I decided, you know what, I'm just going to take the week to not do anything is the day before I was meant to stream, which was obviously Friday, I did a 10-mile walk with some people around the island of Millport, which is a little island just off the coast of a town called Largs in Scotland. And it was a 10-mile fucking walk. And it took hours. And by the time I got home, I was just blistered to fuck. I wore the wrong shoes, bro. Wore the wrong damn shoes for that, brother. And I was blistered to fuck. I could barely walk. I was very annoyed at the fact that I couldn't really walk. I had a night out that same night. And it was just all happening at once. And then after that, you know, I was like, man, I'm too much pain and I can't be fucked. I'm just whinging the whole time. Like the whole time I had splinters, blisters and shit. So I decided to just take the week, let it heal. It's healed up now. We're good to go. We're fine. All's better, all's well. And now we return to the grind. The On Cinema Chill stream, baby, with me, Klman, on the Klman channel, numero 32. Very exciting, number 22. Finally fucking here, back at it again, once more. Woo! Yeah, baby! We're gonna watch an Oscar special today, ladies and gentlemen. The second last Oscar special before the high network era, which is pretty exciting. Yeah, this is it. I think this is the 7th annual Oscar special, otherwise known as the new On Cinema Oscar special. A very different beast compared to what we've seen already, which is very, very exciting. Yeah, this is just, it's going to be a whole new beast. This is something different compared to the Oscars specials we've seen before. Well, particularly one from 2 onwards, this is going to be a different beast compared to what we've seen before, and it's going to be very fun. We've got some new characters being introduced. Whole bunch of shit going on in this one, baby. Very, very exciting stuff. But we're here. No more, I'm not going to dilly-dally or nothing. We're just going to fucking dive in and start watching the stream, really. And of course, if you're interested in other content here on the Klman channel, boom, career perspective, playlist down below if you want to check out some video essay, documentaries, but interesting instances of creative development, more content on the way. I fucking promise I'm working on some shit. Video's getting worked on still. I've not looked at it in weeks, I'm not gonna lie. It's just fucking at this stage where I just want it to be fucking done and it's killing me. But more on that. Again, I'll still make a video talk about what the topic of the video is, and we'll just let it all out, and it'll be out for December. That's the plan, that's the plan, that's the plan, that's the plan. Streamlabs tipping page down below as well if you want to send some pennies my way, buy some more TCH vape technology, Tom Cruise Heidecker Jr. vapes, and more water. Could always do some more H2O in my life. Okay, let's just fucking dive in, baby. Wowie, wowie, wowie. Let's see. Oh, I need to turn the music off first, though. Thanks for tuning in, little robot fella. Thanks for keeping us safe. Okay. Watch this. Career perspective's gonna pop up. Oh! Okay. So you take a week off from streaming, and it works all of a sudden. Okay. I've not fucking touched this since in 2 weeks, so I don't fucking know why that happened. Anyway, here we go. It's the new On Cinema Oscar special. It is the 24th of February, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's Christian's birthday. I think so. What would he be now? I don't fucking want to actually talk about that. But yeah, a couple of days before my birthday, before my 21st birthday. So it's here, 24th of February 2019, ladies and gentlemen. The second last Oscar special pre-High Network. Again, this is going to be a wacky, crazy, wackadoo one. It's going to lure you in with a false sense of security at first. Probably the most professional on cinema has ever been up at this point, because as we all know, Tim has lost everything. Obviously, it's been 2 weeks. Tim's lost everything. The Delgado Fund's taken on cinema, all of his IPs, intellectual properties and stuff, and he's been stripped of everything. He's declared war. He's left. And now we're going to see exactly what has been done with on cinema at the hands of the Delgados. The Delgado rats. Is there any exciting? No more dilly down. Let's just fucking dive in. We've been waiting for fucking 2 weeks for this goddamn shit. Here we go. Let me just turn up my ears. A message from Bruce Delgado, president of Delgado Media Holdings. Okay, turn it up for the streamers. Turn up in my ears. Thank you, Windows, for letting me know that worked. Here we go. Let's see what Bruce Delgado's got to say for himself. There he is.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Bruce Delgado.
You see, Bruce?
I am a husband.
Are you?
A father and a businessman.
You were a father.
In 2016, my son, Christopher Adam Delgado, was murdered by Tim Heidecker and the now deceased Lucas Sanchez when he was given a poisonous and illegal substance at the Electric Sun Desert Music Festival.
Heard all before. Not true.
In the trial against Mr. Heidecker, Chris was used as a prop by Mr. Heidecker to attempt to prove his innocence.
He was a fucking drug addict.
It was salt in the wound to our already grieving family.
Yeah, whatever you say, Bruce.
Due to significant critical failures by the prosecution, judge, and jury, the murder charges against Mr. Heidecker resulted in a mistrial.
Sure did. He's free to go.
We were devastated.
No, but
in the aftermath, we sought justice in civil court against Mr. Heidecker and received a settlement.
Good for you.
While this could never bring back the life that Mr. Heidecker stole from us,
but you got good
we felt it represented a symbolic punitive measure that we were sadly unable to find in criminal court.
Okay. Good for you.
Along with a small amount of cash and property, the seed of which was used to start the Delgado Fund for youth interested in the arts, we received full ownership of Mr. Heidecker's trademarks and intellectual properties, including the movie review show On Cinema at the Cinema. Rather than dissolve it, we established Delgado Media Holdings to continue the entertainment experience of his popular show.
Well, we know. Well, look.
We placed Greg Turkington in charge of creative decisions, and while the transition has been challenging, we believe Greg has done an admirable job in riding the On Cinema ship.
Have you really?
And so, in keeping with this On Cinema tradition, we are proud to present the new On Cinema Oscar special, hosted by Rafael Torres.
Rafael Torres. I think this might be the only time we see Rafael Torres ever in On Cinema, but he's an admirable guy. He's a good working dude. He's a good host, you know.
With thoughtful and expert analysis by Greg
difficult circumstances.
Tonight really is Greg's vision, and we are grateful for his hard work he's put into this.
Sure.
Finally, let us take a moment for my son Chris.
No.
I ask that we take a moment of silence to remember him and to pray that he is safe with his maker.
I mean, I know he's a drug addict freak who, you know, fuck him. He's dead. Why is that anything to do? Why are we getting punished? We just want movie expertise, not this fucking moment of silence bullshit for this idiot. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking unbelievable. Get off the screen! Boo! You want the movies! These are great movies! Get a grip. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, whatever.
And God bless.
Yeah, get off the screen. Bruce.
It's the new On Cinema Oscar special. Presented by Delgado Media Holdings in partnership with the Victorville Film Archives. With expert commentary and analysis from film expert Greg Turkington.
Yeah, Greg Turkington.
Joined by his special guests, Joe Estevez.
Obviously.
Academy Award nominee Justin Henry.
Who?
The Thanes of the Shire, and more. And now, your host for this evening, Rafael Torres.
Rafael Torres, everybody. Yeah, he's literally just the host for this Oscar special, and he's You know? Not a lot to say about him.
On Cinema Oscars Special.
He's good at what he does.
I'm the host of...
As you can see, we've got an entirely new venue as well. I'm pretty sure this is either the first, or I think this may be the first or one of the first Oscar specials that got funded when On Cinema had to move to Patreon for pledges and fan funding, because Adult Swim were not really funding stuff like this, like the Oscar specials or anything like that, because all this time, obviously, On Cinema was just like a little side piece on the internet, other than Decker and stuff, which made it to Adult Swim. But yeah, Adult Swim did not support this shit, really. I think hence why we had the Our Cinema Oscar special, which was like nothing at all. So this may be one that got funded by fans, hence why we've got such, because there was a good turnout. Look at all this shit, it's crazy. So yeah, this is why new venue, pretty much. Yeah, the first Oscar special since the first one to have a completely new change of pace, change of look, change of environment.
On Cinema, Raphael Torres. You can hit me up on Twitter at OnCinemaRaphael. You want to hear what you think about tonight's big special.
I wonder if
Stars are arriving as we speak for Tinseltown's biggest night of the year, the 91st Annual Academy Awards.
Christmas.
We're coming to you live from Culver City, California, where for the next 3 hours, we will be providing up-to-the-minute updates and analysis of all the winners and losers, as well as talking about the big show itself and looking back at what has to be considered a landmark year for the movies. I'm joined by the creative director of On Cinema, as well as the founder and CEO of the Victorville Film Archives, Greg Turkington.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Be here on
it's
Hollywood's
movie
biggest
time.
night, and finally, for once, we're going to make this show about the movies.
Bench.
That's right. It's great to have you, Greg. Now you've got on this judge's robe there. What's going on with that?
What is going on with that?
Well, there's two reasons I'm wearing it. One is going to be a surprise.
Look at all this shit, man. It's so like the fucking I can't remember what this is called. I fucking went to university for this shit and I've already forgot what this bit's called. It's where all the magic happens in the studio, where they change all the cameras and they direct it from in there, and the studio director's in there and all that kind of stuff.
It's part of my grand finale. If you've seen the show before, you know we always have a grand finale. This year we've actually got two grand finales. And the judge's robe has two meanings to it.
Greg
One
being here
is that I'm going to be
already,
judging some of the decisions made by the Oscar voters to make sure they get it right. Sometimes they don't. And then the other reason is, well, that's part of the second grand finale involves the judge's robe. So you'll just have to wait and see.
All right. Well, I'm told you've been hard at work preparing this year's Oscar special. So can you give us a sneak peek? I mean, what can we expect to see tonight?
I think on the Oscar special, one of the things that you've never seen on the show before is we have...
What is that fucking room called, man? I can't believe I went to uni for no reason, because I don't even remember what the
an in-house film archive, actually the largest in the world, the Victorville Film Archive, so that if we need to research a movie that has been nominated in the past or a great actor, we have all of the films that ever won the Best Picture in the archive here, as well as a lot of films that should have won.
Okay, I think I speak for all movie buffs when I say I look forward to seeing what you've got up your sleeves.
Literally, I have a lot of things. Actually, I've got several segments that were pre-taped, along with some live segments, some expertise. I'm going to forecast some of the winners tonight, and I can give you a hint about that right now.
My area.
I think you're going to see A Star Is Born is going to sweep. And there's a reason in that it's been long overdue, because A Star Is Born, this is the fourth Star Is Born, and none of the others won Best Picture, and it's about time one did.
That happened tonight. Now, if you've been following the run-up to this year's Academy Awards, you know the big difference between our show and the 2019 Oscars is we actually have a host.
Michael Fassbender.
Yeah, and the host is also an expert, which is not usually the case with the Oscars, where they would get somebody like Whoopi Goldberg, who's been in some movies but doesn't really know the movies, or
we all love
Tom
Whoopi,
Hanks, who has a couple of Oscars but isn't really an expert in movies.
All right, well, let's talk about the movies for a minute here. There are so many categories that we're going to be watching tonight, but the one that trumps them all has got to be the coveted Best Picture category. And leading the pack is Roma, directed by Alfonso Cuarón.
No.
We have Black Panther.
Star Is Born.
Well, we also have Black Klansman.
You said leading the pack. So.
Bohemian Rhapsody. And, of course, we have the favorite, The Green Book, A Star Is Born.
Have they met each other?
Vice.
Before, like, surely he would know what the fuck he got himself into
when you said the favorite, I thought you were going to say the favorite to win A Star Is Born, because that is the favorite to win.
I think we've gathered that, Greg.
But the reason The Star is Born is going to win is not just that it's a great movie, because it actually is a very moving film experience if you've seen it. And I think you should have. If you accepted this hosting job and you haven't seen the movies, then that's not right.
Well, that's why I'm here. That is so interesting.
But I think the reason that it's going to win is that it's due, because 1937, Star is Born, starring Janet Gaynor, was nominated for 7 Oscars, including Best Picture. It only won 1 Oscar that year for screenplay. 1954, with Judy Garland, Star is Born was nominated for 12 Oscars, including Best Actress for Judy Garland, who should have won it because she should have won it for The Wizard of Oz, honestly, and she didn't. So they owed her at that point. Then 1976, Star is Born with Barbara Streisand was nominated for 4 Oscars, only took 1 home.
Okay, let's
so you're looking at a record of 23 nominations and only 2 Oscars. I think it's time the tables turn.
Maybe they'll
I think
turn
they will.
Tonight. Let's switch gears here a bit and talk about Black Panther, which is certainly in contention.
You are in for the ride of your life. The world of on cinema at the cinema, everybody.
In every category in which it's nominated. And Bohemian Rhapsody,
fucking ridiculous.
I think that's going to be a favorite tonight. It's definitely a powerful Oscar caliber performance from newcomer Rami Malek. But I also think it's time that Oscar
Bohemian Rhapsody
honors Glenn Close, who's so fantastic in all of her films, but whose work in The Wife may well be the best of her career this year.
I was going to say that.
Oh, well, you can go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
And talk a little bit more about Glenn Close. We all love...
You know, you see the look at his face? He just spotted a movie buff and knows what he's talking about, and he gets challenged by it.
And I think this could be her year.
She's due. She's definitely one of the great actresses. I don't think Lady Gaga, as much as I love A Star is Born, I don't think you can win when you're a singer more than a...
Glenn Close was also nominated, something like 7 times without winning.
5 times, probably. 5 times.
Probably 5 times.
Glenn Close is going to win. That's definitely my pick in terms of predictions. But really the best actor, best actress...
What Adobe program is that? Is that an Adobe program? Can't tell.
All these sort of categories are interesting, but it's the best picture that really matters the most.
Michael Douglas?
And that is going to be A Star is Born. There are 3 movies this year with the same running time of 135 minutes.
I did not know that, Greg.
That's the longest time of any of the nominees.
Runtime is very important in films.
And so because all the Best Picture nominees are pretty equal in quality, with A Star is Born having a slight edge.
What is that sound in the back?
Oscar is going to say, all right, we have 7 great movies that all deserve to win. Maybe the way to give this award is to figure which one gave moviegoers more of a bang for their buck. And that would be the one that's the longest. But then you have a 3-way tie, because there's 135 with Black Klansman, Roma, and A Star is Born all coming in at 135 minutes. But because A Star is Born is the best of the 3, it gets the bump.
I see that you're a really big fan of that movie. Now, I just want to mention something here. My notes tell me that you're going to give us a look at some of the films from Oscars past.
Kylo Ren.
Is that true?
Is that true?
Yeah, we have them all in the archive here.
Cool.
Oh, wow. Well, what are some of your favorites? I mean... Do you think any from this year's Oscars are going to end up in the archives tonight?
Well, they all are. I mean, the archives it's complete. So we're going to have every movie eventually in the archives.
Ever made
the movie is still in production. Obviously, we can't get
Obviously, we can't.
But when it comes out, now they don't do VHS tapes anymore, but we have a secondary archive of blank tapes that we're using to copy things onto the tape, label and make a package for them so that it fits in with a general VFA.
Well, speaking of labeling,
we're going to be giving VIP tours of the VFA to people.
Have been trying to label whether the controversy that's been surrounding the Oscars should be there. I mean, not having a host this year, that's going to be something people keep bringing up. And like,
they don't have a host for the Oscars? Was this 2019 Oscars? Didn't have a host. What the fuck? How does that work? How can you have an Oscar ceremony without a host? That's crazy. If Tim Heidecker was here, he'd be fucking blowing his lid about it, but alas,
like I said before, we're very interested to see what you guys have to say about this year. Do you think that not having a host is going to help put a little bit more of a spotlight on the actual films themselves? Or are we just so used to having an iconic host like Billy Crystal kind of bringing us into the picture here and giving us everything we need to know?
People don't care about hosts; they care about movies. You know, we've had a host on this show for several years on this special, who I'm not going to mention by name, but who kind of ruined the show year after year by bringing in music. You know. And I don't know, if you have another agenda, but I know this much. that
I don't know if you have another agenda. He's so suspicious.
It's about expertise. It's about trivia. It's about information, and it's about forecasting the winners, which I've already done tonight, which is A Star Is Born.
Well, I think not having a host kind of gives the viewers a little bit more power to really think for themselves.
You think so?
And so something else that I really need to talk about is whether kind of putting the Oscars into your own hands is something that we really need this year. Maybe the whole process of having a host for the Oscars is a little bit outdated. Maybe we can think about having more musical performances, because as we know, music is such an essential part of any Oscar-nominated film over any film.
No. The music is they tacked that on at the last minute. There's movies have to have music. But there's movies without music that are great movies. Did you know that this is the 40th anniversary of Kramer versus Kramer this year?
Whoa!
I did not know that.
The 40th anniversary. The 40th anniversary. Okay. I just remembered what happens in this Oscar special in relation to Kramer versus Kramer, everybody. This is a thing that Greg Turkington talked about in the On Cinema podcast way back in the day, and it's finally going to come to life here today. Hey, yes. I can see you, Lou. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Very exciting. Welcome. Sorry, I know there's probably a bit of a delay on my end, one would imagine. But yes, I can see you. Yeah, if you've never seen On Cinema at the cinema before, this is a bit in the middle of this is in the middle of a very deep ocean of fucking lore. There's a lot of, yeah. There are many episodes of On Cinema at the cinema to go back to. But you can watch my archived streams and then you'll find out more. But this is very much right in the fucking middle of some shit that's been going on.
It's
very exciting. Should have, if you looked at the... But yeah, Kramer versus Kramer came out 40 years ago today.
Wow.
Won several Oscars. Justin Henry was nominated for Best Supporting Actor. Youngest actor still. That record still stands for his nomination. Wow. We've got him here tonight to help celebrate the 40th anniversary of Kramer versus Kramer, starring Meryl Streep, Justin Henry, and Dustin Hoffman. And we're going to be talking about that movie a lot tonight. We actually have a special segment tonight.
I highly recommend. On Cinema at the cinema is fucking hilarious.
Which I'm not going to give it away, but you've never seen anything like it. And if you're a Kramer head, your mind's going to be blown.
From that one film.
That's all I
Kramer
can
versus Kramer.
Now, you keep bringing up A Star Is Born.
I haven't even seen it. I've never seen
Kramer. Tonight's performance of Lady Gaga is going to be living up to what everyone's been hoping for.
I think they should get rid of the songs on the Oscars.
What if there's a cameo by Bradley Cooper?
I'm looking forward to that.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Doing our thing here.
We'll see what we get tonight. That's for sure. So now, Greg.
Oh, I guess one of the awards is in.
All right, let's talk about that.
Right,
Regina King for If Beale Street Could Talk.
Okay. Wow. Did you see that one coming?
No, I didn't actually, but I'm glad to see it.
I don't even fucking know the premise of Kramer versus Kramer. Or no, it's a divorce film, isn't it? Something like that. They talk about it. They did podcasts from On Cinema. Shut the fuck up, Windows. I'm not restarting my goddamn PC. They talk about it in the podcasts years ago. I've never seen it. No. It's not one of the ones I've not seen. You'd be surprised how many films that they talk about On Cinema that I've not fucking seen, actually. I'll watch it one day. I'll add it to the list, the endless list of films.
I mean, supporting actress.
Far too many.
It's not people's favorite.
I was rewatching Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas last night, starring Johnny Depp from Pirates of the Caribbean and Willy Wonka and Charlie Chocolate Factory. Hey, Rasak, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, buddy. It's the first I ever saw on cinema. It was a year after Will Smith slapped that guy, which I was like, yeah, makes sense. There's no hosts. I forgot about the slapping incident. Wow, the new On Cinema Oscar. That's a good one to start off with because it just fucking lures you in with a false sense of security and then it all goes fucking mental. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome. I don't know an Oscar special I think is what a lot of people first watch. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when Tim comes in, it's gonna go fucking nuts. Fucking yeah. Oh yeah, don't worry, Lou. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff that you've missed in the world of On Cinema. This is the creator's introduction to On Cinema, everybody. Not even seen it, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's happened. You'll see. Don't worry. There's a wait and see. Just wait and see. This one goes fucking nuts. Yeah, I think a lot of people, first introduction to On Cinema is an Oscar special. Like, my first introduction was, I think, maybe the 6th On Cinema. The last Oscar special, the one before this one. With the trial. The trial is a fucking, oh my god. I want to sit down and watch this 4-hour fucking trial of Tim Heidecker.
Category.
Yeah, please do.
But I think she was great in the movie, and she definitely deserved the award. I would have liked to have seen it gone to one of the Star is Born people, but she deserves it, and more power to her. And that's something that she'll never be able to erase from her memory, is walking down that aisle clutching that piece of Oscar gold. Mm-hmm. And yeah, Oscar gold is a theme that's going to come up tonight in a big way. I don't want to give anything away.
Oh my god!
If you're interested in,
god! Just remember what the fuck he's talking about. Oh my god! I forgot that the. I forgot that the. Oh no! I forgot that the living Oscar. I forgot about the living Oscar, everybody.
Statuette, the actual Oscar statuette. You're going to see one tonight that is really going to shock you. It's an actual Oscar statuette. I can't give any more away.
All right. Well, we'll keep our secrets here. Now, I keep talking about this.
Yeah, why does he? Because Star is Born has got pedigree, of course. It's 3 other films. You know, it's a very important part of cinema history, and it's been shafted.
It's a no-host Oscars thing because, well, I'm going to keep talking about it and talking about it again because it is the biggest thing that everyone is talking about this year.
No.
And something that
every time he's like, Greg's just like, no. He just keeps interjecting.
I'm just like super excited about it, seeing what you guys at home have to say about that. So if you're on Twitter, you want to give us your thoughts, if you even have suggestions on who you think would be a great host for the next coming year, or if you think this is a trend that should continue every year,
shocked.
We'd like to hear your thoughts on that too.
What is it? Oscar. Why the fuck does he just say that? Off the start, because it's so professional, but there's like just little bits of like weirdness going on.
So
like that.
Anything
Oscar.
else that you have to say about that, Greg?
I don't think the host really matters so much. What matters is the awards. I think that they should do them twice a year. I've been advocating this for ages.
Do you think the award show should be...
Greg Turkington wants 2 Oscars a year.
As long if there's no host involved, or you think we should consolidate the time?
You keep the length, but you just bring in more movie-themed segments, which is what people are tuning in the first place for. I would like to see like a recap of the previous year's Oscars, the previous decade's Oscars, previous 20 years worth of Best Picture winners. Last year we did a thing, I don't know if you watched it, probably not, but we did a thing where we had like sort of the best.
Raphael was not really a film.
It was called the Super Oscar. Okay. And that was an idea that I had, which I think Oscar should take on.
Yeah, Raphael's a really good element of this whole. He's the one that keeps the professionalism together, do you know what I mean? It's a shame that they don't really utilise him after this. He gets mentioned sometimes, but I think this is the only time that we see him, really. What the fuck is going on back there? What is that? Get that off the
themselves
screen.
To pick the best Picture Oscar winner for the last 20 years and do that every few years.
What the fuck's going on there?
I'm very excited about this year's Oscars. I'm very excited to see what everybody at home has to think about it.
Yeah,
I'm also excited to see who's going to take home Best Picture. We keep talking about Roma leading with all these nominations. And another interesting fact about Roma is the fact that it got garnered so many awards. The fact that it's on a streaming platform and so many people haven't even seen it.
Yeah, I've not seen it. I don't even know what that is.
It's just absolutely moving.
I've seen it.
It's definitely something that if you have not caught it, it's something you definitely need to catch. And now we're going to take it over to Greg, who has an exciting reveal about our Oscar special tonight. Taking over to you, Greg.
Over to you, Greg.
Hey, guys.
Hey, guys. Oh, my God. Right, here we go. Oh, man.
As you know, every year we have a grand finale, and they tend to say that's their favorite part of the show. It's definitely not the music that when we have things like DKR that I get so many people complaining about, and they're not here tonight. So that gives us more time to do something that I think is really unique. Oscar, the Academy Awards themselves should have done this years ago. They never did. This is going to play a big part in the night for us. I'm going to give you just a little teaser, a little hint of what's to come later tonight. When I introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, as part of the new On Cinema Oscar special, may I introduce to you, for the first time ever in cinema history,
Viva el
the
Oscar!
living Oscar.
Holy shit. That's a big ass fucking bit of shit, or whatever the fuck it is. There he
is. This is a living Oscar.
It's a living Oscar, everybody.
Come to life.
Mark
and that's something you don't see every day.
Oscar.
And it's something that we're really proud of.
I'm proud of that too. I always love one little note that I always pick up on it. He's fucking holding the Master Sword from fucking Legend of Zelda. That's the fucking Master Sword right there. Mark Brooks, man, even when he's unconscious and in a coma, he's a fucking damn fine actor. Do you know what I'm saying? Kurt Russell or something. From?
So, Rafi, back to you.
Alrighty. Now, Greg, at this point, I think we should introduce the fine folks that make our show possible. Quick bite. We've got Hank over there. What's going on, Hank?
They live? No. They live? I can't believe no. I mean, this is. There's Hank, everybody. Quick bite, everybody.
Right. Now, Greg, in keeping up with the tradition of classic music in the movies, we also have some special musical guests with us tonight.
And it's
I can't everyone just ignoring Mark, like this guy who's in a fucking coma wheeled up to a fucking gurney.
Do you want to tell us a little bit more about who it is?
These guys are actually a very interesting group. I was told that we had to have music on the show. I wouldn't have. It wouldn't have been my choice, but I was told we had to do it. And so I found these guys in a chat room that I frequent of Hobbit heads, Lord of the Rings.
I would like to see Kurt Russell in a non-cinema thing. I don't think they ever talk about Kurt Russell, really. Do they? I don't think so. Do they? Did they review Guardians of the Galaxy 2? I feel like they might have done, or they did the first one anyway. Do you see Kurt Russell in a coma on this gurney as the living Oscar? I can.
Rings people, Jackson heads, that type of thing. This is a Hobbit-themed band, and I think you're going to love them.
All right, well, let's have the Thanes of the Shire take us to our first break of the night.
So
stay tuned. There's so much more coming your way on the new On Cinema Oscars special. We'll be right back.
Thank you. Bye, Raphael. That's beautiful. It's like I'm in the Shire right now. Yeah, that's right, I know. Poor. You'd think they would, man. He's like Oscar Gold, right? Everybody's like sunset. Fucking hell. Oh, Marone. Shaw Greg. What the fuck is going on? My approach is just fucking. Oh god almighty. That was beautiful. Wait and see. Just fucking wait for what the rest of the show. See for no, so like yeah, this is a perfect introduction to On Cinema. I think if you've never watched it before, I'm very excited for you right now. Wait. It's not even begun yet. It gets fucking better. I'll just say that. Very talented folks. They're not playing any Lord of the Rings music at all, but you know. Maybe they are, I don't know. I've not watched them in a while. Oh man. I'll tell you the amount of layers. Hey, Molly Sanger at Twitter, Middle Jet. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Yes, I was away for a week there. Apologies. Did a 10-mile walk the day before I was meant to stream. I had a fuck ton of blisters on my feet. I was too annoyed and I was whinging for a whole week. So I couldn't be fucked and now I'm here. Welcome. We're back. Very exciting. Apologies for missing last week. Yeah, I know, I was very much just, I threw it out, you know, I threw all the shit out, I was just gearing it up and ready to go, you know what I'm saying? But we're here. A nice, wonderful surprise for the On Cinema family. There he is! Everyone's favourite dwarf.
Well, that was certainly something. Now, in just a moment, we're going to hear from real Hollywood royalty in a special interview with Steve Carell about the making of his smash hit, Welcome
Oh my God, here we go.
to Marwen.
I remember Welcome to Marwen based on a true story. Why is he laughing?
But first, we have a message from Greg. Taking it over to you, Greg. For the VFX.
Hey guys, I just wanted to let everybody know who's tuning in. This is something we haven't been able to do in previous years, but we can do it now. The Victorville Film Archives, which is the largest film collection and archive and resource facility in North America, is going to open to the general public.
I wonder what Greg Torkington must be feeling now that Gandalf might be returning. He must be fucking pumped
in the next few months.
He must be so
for VIP
excited.
Tours. And of course, if you get the VIP tour, you can go to one of our screening rooms and watch any of the movies in the archive. So we're going to just take a little look at the archives that we've brought here today. Having them on site, of course, is something we should have done all along, but Tim never wanted to do it.
Yeah, fuck them.
But this way, we have the films. Basically, we can pull them out. If, for instance, one of the actors from Shelter were to be nominated for an Oscar, we can pull it out and reveal it as the popcorn classic that it is, or any of the other films that we have here. As you can see, if the cameras can capture this,
I can see
these are not in alphabetical order. We have our own.
Yeah, they're not in alphabetical order. I can see that. American Werewolf in London, good film. Entangled, never heard of it. Deliverance is a great fucking film. That's the Sue Squeal Like a Pig film. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, we all know. I can't really see what that says. Swinging 60s or something? Never heard of it. Desperate Measures.
System for how we file.
Oh, it's Bruce Willis.
It's a very good system. And we can go around here and look at some of
fucking so what the fuck? Such arbitrary choices, man. Narc, Nowhere to Run, High Crimes, He Got Game, Blackula. That's a classic.
Some of the other
Young
films.
Frankenstein's better.
Again, this will open to the general public. It won't be here at this studio. We're actually going to do it at our facilities in Van Nuys, which is where the stuff is stored normally. But as you can see, it's quite an extensive collection. There's a duplicate. There's actually a triplicate version of this archive located elsewhere in case of a fire, because anyone who knows anything about the VFA knows there are arsonists who have had it out for the Victorville Film Archive.
There are arsonists who have had it out for the arsonists who have had it out for these VHS tapes.
So everything that we acquire, whether it's a movie like Dumb and Dumber, which is a pretty easy movie to get, or a rare movie like Full Clip, we get them in triplicate now.
What?
And then we set the archive up in 3 different locations. One of them is fully on display like this, where you can go through the shelves and see the movie that you want to see. The others are more in boxes and things like that as a backup. So
Greg Tarkington moves in mysterious ways.
Thought you guys would like to know.
That's beautiful.
Right, well, what a year it's been for Steve Carell.
Yeah, Greg said his
the
archive.
40-year-old virgin and star of The Office.
Forget that every time it was burned, wasn't it?
Was not technically nominated for any films. He struck lightning not once, but twice with Welcome to Marwen and Beautiful Boy. Let's check out what he had to say about the emotional experience of bringing his character from Welcome to Marwen to life when he sat down with XYZ Social Media News.
Why are we playing this? We're not XYZ Social Media News. Get off the screen.
Who do you play in this movie?
I play a man named Mark Hogenkamp.
Look, it's Steve Carell or whatever. First on deck. Yeah! Oh, the theatre. I forgot the theatre burned down as well. What the fuck is Tim's problem, man?
Who...
Bro needs to chill out.
Has a very complicated... Can I start again?
Of course.
I play a man named Mark Hogenkamp, who was a victim of a really awful...
Yes! Yes! Who asked this Torres cunt? Fucking Raphael. Sorry, I've been trying to get my mother and father to watch Breaking Bad for so fucking long. I started watching it when I went over to their house last week, and they're fucking watching it right now. Yes! I'm so fucking excited for them. Thank fucking God for that. They made a good choice.
Crime, and heals himself through his art.
What first drew you
to this movie? I'm so excited for them.
I saw this documentary called Marwen Call about Mark's life, and I was just... I I don't even. It's hard to even find the words. It really got.
Are you gonna watch the telephones? Yeah, I think we will watch the telephones. We're a bit out of order now. If we do that, but at this point, fuck it, because after this Oscar special, we've only got one more season and one more special until it's the high network stuff, and I don't know what I'm gonna do yet still. So we will watch the telephones as well as an added bonus, because there's hours of content in there. We will be sitting listening to it, but it'll be fun. We did that for the podcast, so we can do it again.
Inside of me, he's a kind person. He's really the epitome of generosity, spirit. He's
really?
In the face of something so terrible, he was able to come out the other side.
Sure.
As I think a beacon of.
Who's that talking back there, I wonder? You hate Steve Carell, really? I mean, I don't know. He's alright. I think he's not one of my favourites, I'll say that. I like him in The Office. I've not even watched a lot of The Office, but I like him in it. I like him in... Oh, wow. Wow, my brain just blanked. What the fuck's that film that he's in? The Ron Burgundy film. You know the Ron Burgundy film? You know the one I'm talking about.
Generosity.
I mean, you know who else is like that? Wants to seem educated while playing dumb characters? Tim Heidecker.
And really the resilience of human spirit. And I think he's the greatest.
Some sounds unusual.
And we become friends. So to me, that's probably the best part of this whole process, is that I consider him one of my friends. And
Anchorman, thank you, Craig.
I think he does the same.
Could not remember that for the fucking life of me. Get the fuck off me! What's going on back there?
You consider Robert's neck as more fun.
You're not listening to Steve Carell?
Yeah, my buddy Bob. So funny. I can't
fucking Tim's haircut in this is the best. I find this might be my favourite look that Tim has. Really, you summoned Tim. Steve Carell does alright, doesn't he? At least he's not. I don't know. Some worse cunts out there than him, I think.
Greg, I gotta talk to you.
What do I call
I have
Robert
a legal
Zemeckis?
document now.
Mr.
That's very clearly.
That's the guy I told you is not supposed to be
There's
here.
a summons that has been signed by, notarized by a judge.
Yeah, he's not supposed to be here. He's not supposed to be here.
Why you fucking keep touching me?
Why you fucking keep touching me? Jesus Christ almighty.
Listen,
it's Tim Heidecker, everybody.
Exactly that they're committing a federal offense at this moment, because this is a signed order by a judge of the state of California that states, because of legal copyright associated with me, that I have the legal right to be here. And I have been under oppression, and my civil rights have been violated. Don't put your phone, Greg.
Your haircut's been violated.
I want to do this the right way. I got to get things back on track.
Why is he wearing a whale watch shirt, by the way? I never really understood that.
The response has been a disaster online. This, you can pass it around. And ladies and gentlemen, I am here. I come in peace. I come with a solution to this problem right now, which is that you, sir, fucking Pretty Boy Torres, whatever your fucking name is, have been a disgrace to the child that I brought. And I am sorry to be doing this. Hello, folks. This is Tim Heidecker, the rightful owner. Don't get off your phone. Turn your fucking phone off. And I am here to restore order.
Thank fuck.
So I ask that everybody step away.
Thank you, Tim.
You step away. Michael is here. I have pepper spray.
Oh, he's got mace.
I don't want to use it.
God damn.
But I am here. I have an emergency announcement to make. And I do not want to hurt anybody. Okay? I want to bring things back to the way they were.
Get the fuck off of me.
This is a legal document. Anybody wants to come up and read it, they can read it.
I mean, he's just trying to establish a point here.
Excuse me. This is.
You just let that off. Come on, Tim.
Okay, Greg.
Oh, Raphael, chill it.
Come here. Get over here, folks. We are live.
There he is. We'll learn more about him later, folks. Don't worry. Believe it or not, if you're not aware, this is actually an integral character to the on-cinema world right now.
And I have a legal court order, and we are going to bring this show back on track. So let us.
Thank God, movie expertise.
And I have important emergency information I need to deliver to the entire world at this point. I want to introduce Michael here, who's joined me, who has given me this information beyond this, and we will have to rewrite the ship. I don't want to have to use this again. We just saw what happened to Raffy Taffy, whatever his
Raffy Taffy
name is.
Whatever his name is. I like Raffy Taffy. There's a burp.
Excuse me, guys. You suck. That's not real music.
Michael LaRue Matthews, everybody. Conspiracy theorist extraordinaire. Armed to the teeth with guns and bars.
Let us regain composure. Come here. I told you to get the fuck off the phone.
I'm not talking to you.
Get off the phone. Give me your phone. Give me your phone.
No.
All right. She hated about his arm and Tim just immediately gives up.
You're not supposed to be here.
He's not supposed to be here.
He's not supposed to be here.
He's not supposed to be here, everybody. Get him out. LaRue.
Do something about it.
Be professional, Greg, for fuck's sake. There's an
Ladies
Oscar special
if I can show this to the camera that we have a notarized
I can't see
receipt
nothing.
from Judge Arnon, who has confirmed that I have copyright ownership over Oscar Fever. There was a plan on the
over Oscar Fever
books to play that music at some point during their pre-roll.
Right, so it's the whole idea here is that Tim thinks he's allowed onto the show because he still owns the rights to the song Oscar Fever, therefore he can just get onto the Oscar special.
During at some point.
Genius.
And I need to talk to Greg and figure out what we're going to do here because
he has a legal document.
Get off the fucking phone.
Get off the fucking phone. My God, he just scared Greg.
Oh man.
Oh man. Well, I'm excited. I don't know about you.
Okay, that's good. Thanks, guys.
We're just playing along still. Not very happy to be here anymore.
Back. We're back. That's enough. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, guys. Shut up. Turn it off. Stop playing. Thank you, everybody. I'm back. Tim Heidecker here, the original and only host of On Cinema at the Cinema.
Only, baby.
I'm with my pal Mike. You might know him as Roy LaRue Charlemagne.
Oh yeah, LaRue was in Decker before this, wasn't he? This isn't his first appearance. See, again, these are the shows on Adult Swim that I've not watched yet because I'm not allowed to fucking watch them because I'm a UK citizen. But LaRue was originally introduced
from Decker.
In Decker as LaRue. And this is him, Michael Matthews, also known as Michael LaRue. They just call him LaRue anyway for some fuck reason. But here's LaRue. He's here. He's Tim's personal bodyguard. Right-wing conspiracy theorist, gun enthusiast, everybody. Member of D4. Integral part of On Cinema moving forward. We're still getting new characters to this day. Very crazy.
Turn these fans off. We had an incident. We had an accident with the pepper spray. It was supposed to be a warning shot. I was told by you actually that the first shot of the pepper spray is just going to be water. Apparently it was not. It was a live round.
Well,
and I did not. It was meant. I was in self-defense. Actually, we saw what happened with the security guard who can. You can stay if you're on your best behavior. I want to apologize for the past several weeks leading up to this. The fact that the Delgados came in and took away my baby, the Oscar special. I'm glad to be here now live. I've won in court. Victory.
And he's the only one that they do it with. They don't ever fucking call Tim Decker or fucking Greg Klingston or Kington or Kingston or Kington or whatever the fuck. It's just fucking LaRue.
Earlier this morning, I didn't want to say anything. I don't want to tip my hand. Greg, I need you to come over here right now, and I just want you to let you know. I do not hold you accountable for this. I believe that you're just trying to do what you thought was right, which was wrong. I hope the Delgado's accountable for this.
Well, fair
and as far as I'm concerned, we're going to get things back. We're going to right the ship. Am I correct? And we'll let you know that we have created conditions during the break. We talked, and you have said that we are going to proceed. You have said that. Get over here. I'm going to put this.
Be part of the show already.
You holster the pepper spray. We're not going to have to deal with that anymore. You stand here, and you repeat what I told you, the guarantee I gave you for your own safety and for the crew's safety, that we were going to proceed in a respectful manner. But there was no other. I was given no other choice by the Delgados and Rafael Torres in the position they put me in. I was given no other choice than to take this by force. Okay, and so we.
Bro's just thought, oh look, there he is. It's him from fucking an Oscar special about a millennia ago. He was giving out the poppies or the fucking cornies or the popcorn awards or fucking whatever the fuck it was.
Are going to expel the bad energy out of this room. We had the fans on because of the pepper spray. A lot of the crew are sick. And I apologize to the crew, and I apologize
Tim's just holding the
to
show
Joe.
hostage now.
I know that
but he's
that was
doing
not
it for
how
good
you
reasons.
wanted this night to go.
Yeah, sorry, Joe.
And I know you got some in your eye as well, and I'm apologizing to you. Okay? We are back, folks. The way things...
Kingston. There's a really good scene in a show, and they do a... On Cinema, I have another show called Decker. It's a spy show. Tim Heidecker puts on, and he plays a character. He's called Special Agent Kingston, but they pronounce his name wrong all the time. And one of the times they call him Klingston. It's really funny. He kicks the door down, points a gun at him, and goes, "Freeze, Klingston!" And it's funny.
Should be. And the reason I'm doing this is a couple of reasons. First of all, it's mine, and I deserve it, and I've worked hard for years and years to get to where I am right now. That's why we're here. That's why all these people are here. That's why all these people get paid.
Absolutely.
Because of the work I did. Nobody else. Thank you. Secondly, I didn't have to do this. I was very happy to sit.
Ink solution? Holy fucking Christ.
Back and watch this ship.
There is no solution.
Run into an iceberg and sink just like the Titanic. But I realized I had an actual legal recourse thanks to my copyright of Oscar Fever. You can look that up.
Thank you, Oscar Fever, for saving the show.
I had, just thanks to my conversation with Michael this morning, I've come in contact with classified secret information that is essential to the audience at home, the world audience watching right now.
What happens?
This is top secret information that I've accessed. Okay? And this is very important, and I have to command the airwaves. It is my constitutional duty to do this right now, to provide this message. After I provide this message, I will consider vacating the building. But I may stay as host. I've agreed with you, and I've made this agreement, and we can sign it, we can notarize it, whatever you want, that I have no plan, I have no idea what the plan you have for this special is, but I will cede whatever you have planned for the show. You've put a lot of hard work into it. That's the agreement we made.
I have, yeah.
And
you say I can do all this.
Oh, really? King's. Oh, really? That's great. Special Agent King Solutions, your high network ID. That's a good one. My high network ID is certified card head bracket deck of cards expert. I love that
Segments.
One. Absolutely.
No interruptions.
And let me tell you something. I spent a little bit of time before I came in here looking at the message board, all the people watching out there, and people thought it was going downhill, and people were very upset with Laffy Taffy, whatever his name is. And the direction of the show was a real mistake and a real disaster. And shame on you for letting it happen.
We haven't had a lot of the segments that I had planned yet.
Well, we'll get to those segments, but I want to bring peace to this room. And maybe we can take a minute and just remember that we are here to talk about, we are live and we are here in spirit and to talk about movies.
I love
and give you the
short
opportunity
Greg
to share those. Not that information, the great information. That's why I've had you on the show for so long. That's why I've kept you, even though I should have, against all my best judgment, should have set you free and let you get on and get you out of my life. But you have come with such expertise. And that's why he's here over and over and
Oscar
over
specials
again.
of the past,
and you are
everybody.
the judge, okay? And you are the buff.
Okay.
And three cheers to that.
Thank you, Tim.
Thank you for that. And who's wants to take this? We don't need it anymore. We have made the point.
The first one.
The best makeup award has come in for Vice.
Vice won best makeup.
Vice won best makeup.
Let me just share with you this. Michael, you sent me this morning, or you gave me this information, and I put where's the thumb drive?
Does it have anything to do with movies? Because you said
yes. This is a very top.
Clang, titty, clang. I can't even fucking read that. Clang, titty, clang thing. I like that.
Top secret intel that I've received on this thumb drive, which shall not leave the premises.
Oh damn! What's it?
We have to get this on the air.
Keep that to yourself.
The time is ticking. This is a project I've been shut up! This is a project I've been working on called 0 Hour.
That was a brutal one.
0 Hour relates to this day, this time, and we are in the time where this counts most. Can I give this to a producer and play it immediately, and then we'll proceed with the show?
But it's not cutting into any of the segments that you said I could do.
No, we have plenty of time for your shitty segments.
Klingon is one of these.
Put that on.
There's so many great
we will
variations.
Proceed with
the fact that they can get so many great variations of a simple name alone is damn impressive.
Show. This is vital information. It's top secret information, and it pertains to hours from now of secret operations going down right here in Hollywood. Don't go anywhere. Don't pick up your phone. Mike, take his phone. I don't want him calling.
Take his phone.
let's get things back on track and have fun tonight. Tonight's about the movies.
Give me the phone.
And here is my special presentation. It is an Our Values news special.
Our Values?
I need the phone because I have to monitor.
If you call the Delgados, the pepper spray comes back. Greg. Pepper spray comes back.
I left a message with them. I'm not going to call them again.
Michael is sealing the front.
They're aware of the situation. I'm not calling them again.
Michael has sealed the front, and we have somebody else out back.
He's just holding this fucking show hostage right there. It's so funny. He's like sealed the doors, sprayed pepper spray, made all the crew ill, and he's just fucking running around. It's so fucked.
Action on 0 hour.
0 hour. Oh my god, I forgot about this. I forgot about Heidecker films. Jesus Christ almighty. Whoa. Emergency transmission. Special report. There's Edmund, man. Rock, flag, and eagle. QAnon. Is that supposed to be QAnon? There's no way that's QAnon. I guess that makes sense. Are they basically just making it that Heidecker's like a QAnon guy now? Never really picked up on that. Our Values News with Tim Heidecker.
This is a special report from Our Values News.
Our Value. These bits where Tim's just reading off of something. Yeah, fucking Heidecker Films just nukes everyone's ears, man. It's so funny.
January 6th, 2019.
Oh, January 6th. Oh my god, that is fucking QAnon, isn't it? Yeah, I forgot the fucking, I forgot the attack on the White House happened at this point, didn't it? I forgot about that.
5 p.m. A dress rehearsal begins for an event which will shape world history for generations to come. It is the Golden Globes broadcast, an award show produced and promoted by the global elites. But behind the scenes, Machiavellian puppets have created signals to fellow human freedom fighters, hoping for an end to the worldwide chaos and abuses of human dignity.
You predicted January 6th. What the fuck?
And liberty.
Did he? I thought this came out after that. This is February, is it not? Am I fucking going nuts?
Messages are secretly transmitted through codes by those who truly are in command.
Those who truly are in command, alerting the masses
who know there is a right and wrong, that change is coming. It is a signal to launch countdown.
Oh, shit. Oh my god, that's right. That's weird, by the way. I didn't even think about that. Tim Heidecker predicted January. What the fuck? I hate when shit like this happens on cinema where the fucking it's just perfectly aligned. That's fucking nuts.
Down to
That's
0.
Crazy. What the fuck is this?
Tonight a storm is coming to Hollywood.
Is it?
California. The seeds have been planted. President Donald J. Trump, in direct coordination with Queen Elizabeth, has already administered the go codes for Operation 0 Hour. Newly knighted Sir Peter Jackson, who has been knighted, will descend on the Academy Awards in Hollywood with an elite force provided by
the
Queen.
All along. He was right about the Ukraine war, and he was right about fucking January 6th as well. Hi everyone, I'm from the Barney Era community. I don't know what the Barney Era community is. Suji Sam, Ultimate Anims, Future Master 2, Little Funny Face. Welcome to the stream though. Feel free to elaborate on that, because I'm not too sure who they are. But cool. Welcome from the Barney Era community, whoever they are.
And special forces designated by Donald Trump to immediately restore the Western order. A reckoning 1,000 years in the making. This information comes directly from high ultra level 3-letter agency sources. Delta 1-805 marker to exacting standards. The identities of these sources have been protected for their own safety. At exactly 7:10 Pacific time, the mass arrest will begin as all the world to see. Famous men like George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Jack Nicholson, Steven Spielberg, Tom Cruise, Dustin Hoffman, Meryl Streep, Nicole Kidman, and others will be sent away in handcuffs. Any person resisting arrest will be killed immediately. This is directly related to the secret October 19th secret raid on the international banking cabal. The chessboard was inverted and the moves reversed. The world will watch.
Did he just say the chess was invented and the moves reversed? What is he fucking... This is honestly the most I think at this point, this is the most unhinged that Tim's fucking been. He's just fucking yapping about some fucking crazy ass shit right now.
In awe as 0 hour begins.
It's
Order will be restored
terrifying.
and a new dawn of civilization will begin.
Sid Meier's Civilization. I remember that got announced at what was that again? They must have announced that like fucking Gamescom or something. I remember that being announced at some game show in with Jeffy Keighley. That's funny.
As the countdown begins, Our Values News will be watching along with the world as this new chapter in human history begins.
That's exciting.
This has been Countdown to Zero, a special presentation of Our Values News.
And there's a timer.
7:10. 7:10 p.m.
7:10 p.m. 7:10 p.m. 7:10 p.m.
7:10 p.m.
Fucking psychopath, man.
0.
All right, and so in honor of this news, I mean, it's massive news. What do you think of that? I mean, tonight the raid begins, and we take our country back.
I don't think any of that's going to happen.
Yes, it will. It's going to be a.
There's going to be a reckoning. Love LaRue, man.
Reckoning.
There's going to be a reckoning.
And we're going to start the countdown clock. If you guys can get that started. We have, how much time is between now and then? It's about an hour or something like that. It's 7:10, as I said. We're an hour away from, like
Delta.
I said, the
7:10 p.m.
The Queen, which is why I got the Crown Royal in her honor. She's leading this along with Donald Trump, and we are
Crown Royal. Never heard of Crown Royal before.
Back.
Looks nice.
It was going to send a message to all the criminals who have, taken over our freedom and our country and everything.
Yeah, man.
And we are.
Traitor slugging it from the ball.
That's right.
The storm
is coming, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Well, that's the emergency broadcast I wanted to send to you.
Nice,
Keep your eyes on the Oscars. Keep your eyes on Cinema Oscars special, but also we're going to go live to the Oscars when 0 hour starts, so we can see the SWAT team come in and take back and arrest these frauds, these criminals. And
did the Queen even like Trump? I don't know. They met, right? I don't really give a fuck about the Queen did. If you don't know, typically citizens of Scotland, and I'm not talking about everybody, some people like the royal family. We don't really like the royal family. Historically speaking, we don't. I certainly don't like the royal family very much at all. Fuck them. But I don't really know. I do remember that they met. Who fucking knows? She's dead anyway.
Greg,
Hold
you
on.
have something planned at this point, or what are we doing? Because I don't have it. I mean, folks, this is live. I don't have a sense of what is the plan. I just.
It's almost like you just walked into the fucking building.
I'm duty bound by my constitution to announce this, and it's my constitutional right to do so.
LaRue's just in his ear feeding him this shit, man. Basically, almost in a way, he's like the new Dr. Sand, but he's like, we prefer LaRue to Dr. Sand because he's not a murderer, he's not a psychopath, he's just a fucking mental case who is in Tim's ear, basically, but he's his new manipulator, basically, into fighting in a certain way, as it were. Except instead of on alternative medicine, it's on defense.
But I don't have a plan for that. No one's giving me.
QAnon, there is. Yep. QAnon, everybody.
But you
if
said
you
I
give
could
me
do
a
my
lead
segments.
sheet, if you give me some kind of idea
QAnon
what's the plan,
I can just tell you that we have a segment that was supposed to have started a couple minutes ago already.
What is it?
Instead of this.
Okay, so kicking it over
which has
to you.
nothing to do with the
movies. This is part of my agreement, which I honor. I'm a constitutional lawyer, and therefore I honor constitutional agreements. I honor contracts.
We go one.
Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Turkington has a plan, a presentation, I suppose, or a segment on Oscar special, on the Oscar special.
Do you like LaRue or Dr. Sand more? That's a good question. It's hard to say. Obviously, Dr. Sand, I think, made a bit more. I don't know. I think maybe because Dr. Sand was in it earlier. July 4th. This is the perfect Oscar special for that, I think. I don't know. Because Dr. Sand was in it earlier, way earlier. I think people just remember him more, maybe, than LaRue. But I don't know. LaRue's still here, obviously. He's had a lot. They're both pretty good, but it's hard to say. It's really hard to say. I don't know who I'd actually like better. I don't know, man. Probably LaRue, just because he's a bit more on cinema than Dr. Sam was. Dr. Sam was just kind of on the sidelines, as it were, doing stuff. He never really did anything for the show, I don't think. But LaRue did. He's got exposed and all this kind of stuff. So I don't know. I like both of them pretty good, but I like.
Hey guys.
Blue. Hey guys.
Welcome to the first ever
Yeah. Well,
could you just be quiet for a second?
I'm warning you that you keep.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I talked about that in the video essay documentary from Creator Perspective, which you can find a link down below if you want to watch the video for the history of On Cinema, where we talk about exactly this point, where Dr. San and the episode on alternative medicine was the real 180 of the show. Very interesting. He is indeed. I would agree with that.
To the plan that
I'm introducing the segment, which is called Ask.
Okay, but Mike's
Oscar.
watching what you do, and Joe, chill. Don't. Everyone's
Joe,
like
chill.
some kind of villain
Joe Chill
here.
I get Joe Chill from Batman.
When I'm just trying to bring back the situation, trying to bring back what people want.
Tim,
yeah.
I just feel uncomfortable, man, with this guy.
I just feel uncomfortable, man. Oh no, I saw your comment, your post. I can't fucking believe that, man. 1 whole year and I've still not fucking released another goddamn fucking video. I need to get the grips with fucking release windows, man, because I'm fucking garbage at it right now, man. Really bad at it. But I know it's fucking nuts. I can't believe it's been a whole ass year since the face of the Klman channel god fucking changed with that video, man. Really, really fucking did. I was at like 90 subscribers when I dropped that video, and now we're at, what is it, 329 as we speak. What the fuck, man? Thank you all.
You have nothing.
And well, this was Joe Chill in. Superman. I don't know.
Don't worry about with him. He moves on my orders.
I mean, he drew a gun over here on the.
All right. Well, it's who knows.
He drew a gun.
All right. Do your
Now you're just eating into it.
No,
with all
I'm not.
this.
I
as
saw.
Always. As
I'm
usual.
worried that there's traitors here and there's Delgado insiders. There's Delgado.
Well, yeah, it's his show that he is producing. So yeah, there are definitely Delgado people here.
Well, then.
Well, whoops.
Everybody be smart.
He's so fucked. Everyone be smart.
Make the right call. Make the right choices, because
they don't work for you.
Mike's got eyes on all you. Go to your segment. I gotta fucking sit down. It's been the adrenaline is unbelievable. All day since about 9 a.m. when Mike called me and we talked about this to drew up a plan and everything, and now we're
supposed to be doing the segment, and you said
go do whatever you want.
Promised that we would get to the segment.
Then do it.
Do it.
I'm trying to do the segment.
Do the segment. Whatever. Ask Oscar.
So you said that you wouldn't interfere.
You can see the lens of the camera though.
That was your promise for me not to.
I'm getting nuts. You do your
again.
segment. No one's watching anyway. Who cares?
No one's watching anyway.
Hank, how's it going, man?
Hey,
You're
Hank.
not the director.
I love how Tim's so happy to see Hank. He's like, hey Hank, how's it go? After like fucking locking down the building, kidnapping everybody, LaRue's drawing a gun, he sees Hank. Hey Hank, good to see you, man. How you doing, man?
Snacks?
Get some snacks.
Like corn nuts?
Could you guys be quiet so I can do the segment?
We're good. Quiet down. Just keep your voice down.
Be respectful, Hank.
Sausages. This is something.
The name of the segment is Ask Oscar. For once in the history of
Hear the
cinema,
rappers
we have a
and shit.
living Oscar who's available to answer questions about his
Here we go. Now we're back to true Oscar special territory, ladies and gentlemen. It's very exciting.
illustrious past. And so let's talk to our living Oscar and ask him questions drawn from 90 years of Academy Award history.
What the fuck? He's got what? Oh, there's Ask Oscar. There we go. I'm excited. There he is. There he is. With his little master sword sitting there. Fucking Triforce on full display. I don't know why it makes me laugh that he used the fucking master sword for this. It just adds to everything, really.
Okay, question number 1 for our living Oscar.
Mark Brooks, man.
Will A Star Is Born win for Best Picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question number 2. Oscar.
I've never even been nominated. It was a real tragedy. True story. Check it out.
What type of movie was Laurence Olivier's classic Hamlet?
It was a true tragedy.
It was a true tragedy. Oh man, the so fucking bit is so cracked. Greg's so happy with himself.
Question number 3. James Dean did not win the Best Actor Oscar for East of Eden. But did he win the Best Supporting Actor award posthumously for Giant?
Yeah.
Nope, not that either.
Not that either.
This guy knows his stuff.
He's like an Oscar. He's like the 11th
And
Oscar gold.
our last question for this segment, Oscar. And again, it's a true
Oscar.
honor to be able to speak to you and to get your insight.
He's like a fucking living deity.
Thank you very much for agreeing to be part of our show.
What's the time on 0 hour?
Hey.
I'm sorry.
The segment.
No, because Joe, at this point, we have
one more question in the segment, then we'll talk to you.
I know.
Right, chill out.
It seems trivial.
It seems trivial
at this point.
Oscar, I have another
It's
question
11
for
Oscar.
you.
Time to show some
Please reach
respect.
into your deep knowledge of movies and answer us this one. Should Peter Jackson be given a special honorary...
Hey, Robert Jarvis, just in time to hear Oscar's fucking whimsical fancies and titillating predictions.
Oscar for his excellence with The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings series?
I would love nothing more.
Okay. All right.
I would love nothing more.
Good.
You heard it from Oscar himself. Ask Oscar. We'll be doing these all night long. We actually have several of these segments planned.
All right. Well,
my salute to you,
good
Oscar.
work. That was interesting. And we are...
He's come to life.
We are live. I'm getting told in my headset there that the best sound editing was Bohemian Rhapsody. So let's drink to them.
Have a little slug.
And
Have a little
Queen. Speaking of the Queen, hell's going to rain down on them.
It's going to rain down on them.
I'm glad I'm not at the ceremony tonight.
What a big Oscar. He's the living Oscar. All the little Oscars are his offspring, one might say. Maybe that's what a little CPAP machine is he's plugged up to. That's the Oscar maker, you know what I'm saying? Born from the original Oscar gold.
Night, because I don't want to get mixed up in that scuffle, because it's going to be guns drawn and there's going to be a lot of people hurt tonight.
Yeah,
and
you know,
as anything goes, there's going to be people caught up in the mix that are probably innocent bystanders, but there's going to be a major raid on the Hollywood elites, and it's going to start a chain reaction. I think we're going to be, it's going to be one of those moments that we talk about for years to come, like a D-Day or a Pearl Harbor, 9/11. It's going to be so important that we are here, and I'm the one that broke the news, so I'll be probably on the breaking news tomorrow morning.
Gotta know the truth.
They have to know the truth.
Gotta know the truth.
We are going to, I want to actually talk about people are saying, are you wearing a bulletproof vest? I mean, I should, because this asshole at the front door is probably about to cap me or whatever you do. And
or whatever you do.
What I've got here is not a bulletproof vest.
Looks like a bomb.
No, there's not bombs.
Looks like a bomb.
This is a new. I've been telling you about this. I've been so healthy lately. I've been clearing toxins out of myself. Clearing toxins out of my.
Seem mentally healthy.
Yeah, so Tim's obviously still in his fucking alternative
I've been clearing
medicine
toxins
shit
out of my
anyway.
body, and I've been more healthy than I've ever been because
How many
these are
times has Tim
magnets, ladies
cleared
and gentlemen.
toxins of his
This
body?
is lines of magnets that are
Security
actually
guy.
absorbing negative energy out of my on a cellular level, on a DNA
Is that
level.
how that works?
And I do them about 4 or 5 times a week. I use the healing
I take 4 pills 5 times a day.
power of magnets, and people are, just to get the record straight, I'm not wearing a bulletproof vest. I don't feel like my life is in danger here. I have a constitutional right to be here.
Yeah, we know.
And I just want to share that with you guys. These are unbelievable. You can get these
Magnet
at any,
vests.
you can get it online, magnets.com or whatever it is.
Magnets.com.
And get these, because if you have health problems, mental health, back problems, stomach issues, I had diarrhea for a year. And then I got
Jesus
this
diarrhea for a year. Wonder why.
These magnets, and it's just pulling all that crap
Rheogenesis
out. You can
technology.
drink and do and eat anything you want, and the magnets pull it out. Joe, have you done magnets at all? Have you used magnets? Healing
I missed
magnets?
that one too.
A lot of pitchers use them. A lot of Major League Baseball players use them. So it is top-notch stuff, and we're excited about
Sounds
it.
like it. These
What is
magnets
next?
back there?
What did you have planned next? Who won the Oscar? Did we win Best? Are we
Magneto.
at 0 hour? Are we there yet,
Are
folks?
we there yet? Spitting Queen's crowd
I have some
everywhere.
taped segments we could run. I don't know.
I like how Greg doesn't even fucking know what's going on right now. He's just like, I've got some tape segments if you want to do that. He's just rolling with it as well. Laundry time, get that laundry, make it nice and clean, boy. Enjoy it. Didn't Dr. San use magnets? I think probably, yeah. I can't necessarily remember exactly when, but it does sound like a thing that he would do. I can't think of the precise moment where he talked about magnets, but yeah.
Well,
we could show some things. Actually, one of the segments that we had planned that I hope we can do all the ones we have planned, because I actually have at least a dozen different segments planned that I think are actually of interest, unlike conspiracy theory stuff, actually of interest to the viewers. We were going to go into the Marchives once again. Of course, Mark is one of the great impersonators of all time.
I wonder where he is tonight.
W.C. Fields, and it's the Marx Brothers, and a lot of others. But did you know that I found in one of his old suitcases several old tapes that contained auditions that Mark did for a series of movies that I don't think that he was ultimately cast in these movies, but the footage of him auditioning is priceless. Let's go to the Marchives.
It was a true tragedy. Fuck yeah. Mark Proksch, everybody.
Hi, it's Mark Proksch, and I'm auditioning for the role of Amos in student film Butterflies Wings Are Light. I'm going to be reading Amos's part.
Amos's part. Okay, grow up.
Interior coffee shop. I'll have a cup of coffee, black, and a plate of eggs and toast, light on the butter. Vivian, I've done all the talking I can do. I'm all talked out. When you slept with Randall and the time to talk was over, and now with what I'm hearing from Beverly, you are anything but repentant. It's time we say goodbye.
The fuck? Oh no. He's doing his thing.
Amos, it does need to be this way. I have fought in the desert for months, for years, all the time, fearing for my life, staring into my enemy's eyes.
Who's back there? Who's just... Is that Tim?
I realize my enemy is more deceptive than any I encountered on the battlefield of Afghanistan. My real enemy is...
Oh, it sounds like a callback to his classic character Abdul, actually.
You, my dear. And then I was thinking at the end, a funny thing might be that I say, my real enemy is you, my dear, and frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. From the wind.
From the what? It's a film.
Right, guys,
that was great.
How much time do we wait from 0 hour? About 50 minutes, something like that. Thanks, Mark. We miss you, buddy. I mean, he's here.
He's here.
You don't acknowledge that. That's Mark Proksch up there.
You don't acknowledge that.
Gold. He's, I don't know, he's in bad shape.
Yeah, he's not doing well.
You know, there's people that might call the police on that. I know people. I heard talk to a PA, somebody's called the cops. So, because I'm not supposed to be here, they have a restraining order on me. Whatever. I mean, good luck with that.
Oh my God, look. We've been talking about this for fucking weeks. Sierra Mist. There it fucking is. After all this goddamn time, it is Sierra Mist. That's fucking crazy.
Restraining order on me.
All comes full circle here on the streams.
Good luck with that. What are you guys about? What are your background? What's your legal background? What's your musical background?
Where we literally are just fucking doing nothing right now.
Rock? What?
There's no
Shire?
There's nothing.
Hobbit crap?
Hobbit crap.
Come on.
Come on. Speak up.
Rock. Let's go to a break.
Rock.
We'll go out with the Lords of the Shire, the Thanes of the Shire. Shit music.
Shit
We should
music.
get the car back together.
Oh yeah, we should get the car back together.
You said that if
I didn't promise
call
you anything
police,
on that. I said I'd let you do your segments. You get a better stay in line, or I find my.
But you barely let me do them because you've been interrupting
all right,
every
well,
second.
Whatever. I'll just you play your music, and we'll all fucking sit here and laugh. Good.
Good. Do it. Good. Fucking what is going on, man?
Yeah, pepper spray.
Give me that pepper spray. This is the one Oscar special where they're just literally fucking flying off and seeing their pants, man. There's no organisation anymore. What's that? What's Greg's second one there? had a dream about Greg Turkington go to Denny's with me. I watched season 9 in Denny's. What the fuck, bro? Are you sure that was a dream? I'm not too sure that was a dream. Big Greg Turkington just took you by force and just fucking talked to you about movies. Oh, excuse me, god damn it. Oscar special tier list. Why don't we do? Maybe we should do that near the end of one of the last on cinema streams. We should just do a big tier list. I think that'd be a cool idea. Just for the end, you know, when we're all it's all set, then we move on to the next set of streams. When we move on to the Angry Video Game Nerd chill stream. I'm very excited for. He looks like he's crying. So he's feeling it. I guess he got pepper sprayed actually. I just remembered that. There he is. Everyone's favourite. Any other songs? I don't know, do you?
You guys know Oscar Fever or what? You guys know Oscar Fever? Hey. We're in. We're back. Hey, everybody. Hey, guys.
Hey,
Welcome back to the On Cinema Oscar special. I'm your host, Tim Heidecker, and we are back talking movies. The Academy Awards is live.
Oscar special right
We're here. We are 55 minutes from 0 Hour, essentially, which is breaking news, which is all over the news right now. I've been checking a bunch of sources.
Oh, that's 0 Hour.
It's been confirmed that 0 Hour approaches 54 minutes from now. We are going to be watching it live. There it is, 55 minutes and 12, 11, 10. And that's when, I said earlier, we have special forces from the Queen's Army coming down into wherever they're doing the Oscars. Where is it this year, Greg?
It's the same place it always is. It's in Hollywood.
It's in Hollywood, and they're coming. There, I think there's. I heard Mike. Is there 1,000 special forces coming? SWAT units. Where's the source on that?
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
He said.
Yeah. At least he just said yeah. I love how LaRouche is not mic'd up. He just barely hear him.
And these guys are coming down. They're raining fire down, and there's going to be shots fired tonight, folks, at the Oscars. So we're going to be watching some of these motherfuckers' heads explode, baby. And people.
Some of these motherfuckers' heads explode, baby.
Going to be walking away. They're going to send right down to Guantanamo Bay, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Motherfuckers.
They're going down.
Motherfuckers.
Spielberg, Nicholson, everybody, all these great actors, great comedians.
If that happened, then we wouldn't even have a show because there wouldn't be any movies.
Well,
so you better hope it doesn't
happen. Well, that's the price we pay, man. Grow up.
Well, that's not going to happen.
We are the end.
Nobody's
of the,
gonna do
the end
that.
of an era begins tonight. 0 Hour begins. So we'll be watching.
Nobody's going to do that.
We will go live to the Oscars. You don't even have to watch the Oscars. We're going to
How
go
about
live
this?
to the
If
big
it doesn't
screen.
happen, will you
Cut his
walk
mic.
off the set?
I want to ask you a question.
If it doesn't happen, will you leave?
I'm not. I know it's going to happen. I'm not making any promises.
But, all right.
I've already
then
made
you
a
would be
promise
willing to
you.
say, if it doesn't happen, will you leave? And I'll get back to the Oscar commentary.
So
you promised that we would be doing, and we haven't been able to talk about any of the movies that have been winning.
You've done several segments already.
I've
done segments, but we also advertised up to the minute coverage of what's going on the show, which you haven't let me do.
Well, who won the Oscar? Who won?
Well, I don't know, because every time we go to a break, you're yelling and screaming, and I can't watch the actual telecast.
Where do I find out?
If the 0 Hour doesn't happen, will you agree to leave the building and not come back?
I agree.
Okay.
But because I know it's going to happen, and we're going to watch it together.
Cut your. Don't watch this until what time?
7:50, 7:10.
Come back at 7:10. We'll have something actually good instead of this.
Go.
Hank from Quick Bite is with us. He's Quick Bite. What is Quick Bite now? Because you were Chaplin's Chili originally, and now you're.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Now then
Let's find out the saga of fucking the Chaplin saga, everybody. One of the most exciting parts of On Cinema Oscar special.
Chaplin's Express, and there's been a lot of changes over there at Chaplin's, but this is not. What is Quick Bite? What's going on with Quick Bite?
We're sponsors, underwriters for On Cinema Oscar Special, and.
Well, I thought the Delgados were paying for this bullshit now.
Bullshit.
We're still here. People still have.
How much money are they making off of my misfortune at this point?
I'm not sure. But
tell us this story, because you guys had some of the worst chili I've ever had. not in terms of taste. Tasted good, but it made me sick.
And it wasn't chili. It was a
chowder,
but
it's a big difference.
We no longer serve chili. With our new setup, we've honestly, we've overextended ourselves with our counter service that we provided at over 34 locations and in C-stores across Southern California. And now we've restructured and we have Quick Bite. We were going to go bankrupt, and Quick Bite bought us out. And now we have the same distribution as we had before, plus
you're just an employee of Quick Bite, whatever that is. Gas station.
I'm part of their corporate structure.
So you don't even have any of the sandwiches or the chili dogs or any of that stuff anymore?
No, we no longer serve soups because now we have to provide food for the refrigeration, in-store refrigerated area. So we've cut down on our overhead, and now we can spend more money on outreach through.
All right. Thank you.
But is the original location still like the original Chaplin's that was there since the 50s? Is that still there?
I believe so, but we're no longer affiliated with Chaplin's Chili. And now we are part of Quick Bite.
You're Quick Bite now? Yeah.
Yes, I get it. Yeah.
Right, okay, I'm gonna get some water right quickly because I am parched, man. Should have got a bigger glass, but I didn't. Let me put on some hold music while I drink water because, god damn it, I need some water right now. Oh, God Christ. Okay, we'll be back after these messages, everybody. Feel free to listen to Prism Core Virtual Enterprises with their album Home. It's a great little album. Sounds like a menu screen for a 90s home decor software. So. Me got water. Let's continue. Woo! God damn, it's warm in here. I just went to get some juice, some water, because I'm parched. But I'm here now. Do not fret. I just had to get some H2O in my system. And here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, I get it. It's changes happen as they did tonight. I think the audience at home is relieved that at the beginning of the night there was one direction the show was going in, and thank God we've righted the ship. And I hope it's a good experience for you working for Quick Bite.
So the direction was Chili's not coming back.
The movies are.
It might come back.
Joe's getting involved.
We have to provide food for.
Because we were, you get to count on something, and then when it's not there,
we have sandwiches.
You get a count on something, it's not there. Oh, Joe's so disappointed by it.
So big deal.
Yeah, Joe was talking before about how excited he was to get the chili again.
I like the chili. I like it.
Well, maybe.
Greg wasn't Mark died. You got a hashtag find Mark. Don't worry, the ship is back. The ship's in order.
Who knows?
Much like this Oscar special.
Who knows what you deserve?
Maybe
who knows what you deserve?
All right, thank you. That's enough on that.
Joe, you should ask him for the recipe at least.
I was going to do 10 seconds on this.
Yeah, I like that. I'd like it.
0 hour challenges. Greg, you wanted to talk about the Marx Brothers, correct?
Yes, I did. The Marx Brothers. Tim, let me ask you this. Tell me, if you can, the names of the Marx Brothers.
Well, there's Chippo and Marco.
Marco, yeah.
And
Groucho.
Groucho's the most famous one.
Harpo. Chico. Those are the famous Marx Brothers.
Rico.
But did you all realize that in addition to the Marx Brothers we all know, there are a couple Marx Brothers you don't know. They're not the M-A-R-X brothers, but in fact they're Marx Brothers.
Oh.
And I've been working with them in the last
year.
I
like Joe went, oh. That was fucking, that was Tim's joke from years ago.
Talking to them, giving them updates on Mark's health, which has not been as good as it used to be. And so They're great guys, and we thought we'd sort of bring them on the show and talk to them about one of our favorite subjects, our good friend Mark.
Yeah. The Marx brothers.
The Marx brothers.
These are Marx brothers. You have contact with them?
I give him updates once a week on his health.
And you want to call them or something? Are you calling them?
Yeah, I'll call them.
What the fuck? I thought was it. Yeah, I'll call them.
I guess that's. I thought that they were going to dial in.
To who? To where?
I don't know. This, like I said, I don't have no one gave me a cheat sheet on the show.
The producer left. So.
Yeah. Well, we are.
The producer left.
We're without a net, folks.
Yeah. No producer.
Rafael
No
Torres
nothing.
apparently is locked himself in the dressing room. Is not coming out. We've gotten word on that. One of the PAs who knows, who actually respects me, has been to give me intel.
Steve, who's Mark.
Somebody, some rat here, who's one of these PAs, called the police. I think we're getting information on that. And Mike, I need you to smoke them out. People need to get off.
Hello, is this
phones,
Steve?
Mike, and you see people on phones?
Yes.
You have to clamp down, my brother. You
please
have to
stop.
Get these
please
people
stop.
I'm telling Mike.
You said you wouldn't interrupt the segment. Please stop.
Please stop.
You got that, Mike?
Steve?
You see someone on the phone, you have my permission to take it.
Not if they're doing a segment using the phone.
Not this guy, not Mark, not Greg.
Okay, now he's hung up. I'm going to call back.
Okay, call. What's their brother's name?
This is Steve Brooks.
Steve
He's Mark's
Brooks,
brother, who I've been dealing with, and who we're going to put on the show. Steve? Are you there?
Hello?
Hey, Steve.
Steve.
Hey, it's Greg Sherkington from On Cinema at the
Steve.
Cinema and from Mark's friend.
From On Cinema at the Cinema and from Mark's friend.
Hi, Greg.
Hey, I just thought I'd give you an update. A lot of people care about Mark, as I've been telling you. And, you know, we showed some Marchives earlier tonight, which people love. It's some of the great footage of your brother doing what he's best at, which is characters and acting and things like that. And just wanted to kind of fill you in that Mark is doing great and
he's
getting better every day, little by little. And we hope to see him back in his W.C. Fields outfit soon. And also, did he ever talk to you about the Marx Brothers and how kind of funny and what a coincidence it was that when he actually does Marx Brothers impersonations that he had Marx Brothers of his own?
No, he never mentioned that. Now, did the pulmonologist that I...
Oh yeah, that's right, no family. Where the fuck were these guys when all this happened?
Over, did he arrive? I haven't heard anything back from him.
God, he sounds so much like him.
The first time he tried to get in, or get over to your house, he wasn't able to get into the house. No one was home. So I had told you what time he was coming over and such.
Yeah, I didn't. I think there was I think it was a miscommunication.
Oh,
but,
Greg, you fucking criminal.
You know, next week.
Greg's just literally keeping Mark all to himself right now.
I'd be happy to let him in if he needs to talk to Mark.
Best supporting actors: Maharishi Ali G, Maharishi Maharaja Ali.
That I had.
Stop it off with the fucking Oscar nominations.
That's who won Best Supporting Actor for his role in
the last
Green Book.
That we talked.
That's the news coming out of Hollywood here. But this is one of those fuckers who's going to get taken away in plastic in the zip ties, right? Send to Guantanamo Bay. That's
expertise and Mark's health
expertise. Down the drain.
Well, I don't have access to the. I mean, I'm not. I don't understand some of the readings on the blood pressure, but as far as I know, when the nurse comes in, she always leaves. It seems in a good mood. Doesn't seem like there's a problem.
What we should have done with Mark is we're calling it. That's what we should have done with Mark. We're calling it. Let's call the segment.
Hasn't really been responsive yet.
Okay, that's the news from the Marx Brothers.
Shut up, then.
Cut.
Well.
At the same level of progression week after week.
Thank you.
But it's a good level because a lot of people would be dead that went through what he went through, and he's still, his heart's beating strong. And when they measure his pulse, I know last time the nurse was there, she said his pulse was at 95, which is more like
anyone wants to check in on Mark and come down here and check. He's right over there.
Now you're just lying in a bed.
Living Oscar.
His heart's pounding away, wants to live. We want him to live. We want him back on the show doing his impersonations and and just
I don't think your heart should be pumping like you just went up a flight of stairs and you're just lying comatose in a bed. That doesn't sound
delighting
healthy
audiences like he always did. And I think that from what the nurse is telling me, there's nothing to worry about, and we'll be seeing him soon.
That's enough. That's enough.
Yeah. Well,
hang up.
You're a little more optimistic.
Hang up the phone.
You're a little bit more optimistic than I am about
This is a segment you said you wouldn't interrupt.
I know, but it's been 10 minutes, and you're talking
to
some guy.
This is a segment you said you wouldn't interrupt it.
Nobody gives a shit about him.
I'm not doing conspiracy theories that are complete crackpot garbage. I'm talking to somebody who's a part of. Yes.
Greg, I'm going to get going.
Okay, but do you have an Oscar pick for us? Something you'd like to see win the
kick it over to a new segment I've developed in real time.
Definitely no. What a chump, man. Fuck that guy. Doesn't even care about Mark Brooks, just asking about his health and that. Who's your favourite Mark's brother? That one that was on the phone.
Movies that should have won, that should win.
I don't know anything about them apart from Groucho. I gotta warn you, I may look like an idiot and talk like an idiot, but I gotta tell you, he really is an idiot. Stuff like that. What's my favourite one? He says, marriage is a great institution, and who wants to be in an institution?
And I weren't even nominated. Did you see Gotti, the movie Gotti, starring John Travolta from Saturday Night Fever, Grease, Pulp Fiction?
Perfect, Pulp Fiction, Michael, Phenomenon, all the way back to John Travolta's first movie, Devil's Reign, starring Ernest Borgnine. Yeah, and Ernest Borgnine and William Shatner. From 1975, that was Travolta's first.
Well, I thought this one should have been in the top of the heap when it comes to the nominees. It was like a gangster movie. It was kind of like The Godfather, but it's
kind of like The Devil's Reign in that Travolta's playing a different type of devil.
I saw that film.
Well, I didn't see that, but
mobster like John Gotti is definitely a devil, and Travolta played him great.
Why didn't Gotti get nominated? What was the prejudice that people have against Italian Americans? What is the
Italian Americans?
Is it because Godfather won so many awards that now the Oscars moved on?
That could be because Godfather 3 is another one that should have been in contention and wasn't. So maybe there was a point where they said enough of this, and you get things like Chariots of Fire, Kramer versus Kramer, that are kind of more family-oriented films, which is fine, but I think the pendulum will swing both ways. So you get the family picture, then you might get more of a horror picture, like Gotti really turned out to be.
Well, I think it's a common phrase you might hear at a rave or an EDM festival is God-E.
Well, I probably wouldn't joke about that on this show.
But anyway,
there's Battlefield Earth again. Before you even know how to spell your name.
It's a fair statement to say that this movie should have been up there.
I can give you 500 other movies that should have been up there too. I think that they need to open it up. I don't think we need to have this culture of here's the 7 nominees, here's the 9 nominees, here's the 5 nominees. I say the ballot doesn't even need to be printed. You give everyone a blank card and say, put the best movie of the year on this card. And then we'll tabulate them. And I think if you did that, you'd see some surprising results.
All right, well, we have, we're going to go find out the rat who has currently called the LAPD. I don't know.
Rafi Taffy, man, he's locked up in a fucking room.
We're going to
and first, though, we have a segment called Ask Oscar, which
Ask Oscar
that we already did one of.
Yeah,
you said I could do 5 of these.
You know, by the way, that was such a flop.
No, it wasn't, because Oscar got it right every time. This is the first time we've had a living Oscar available to the world.
The first time we've had a living Oscar available.
Somebody who's been through all of history who can answer the questions you might have had that you never were able to get answered, I think you should take advantage of that, and that's what the segment's about.
Okay, yeah, exactly. I'm sticking to my pledge. You've broken yours a number of times.
I haven't broken any pledge.
We are going live to Ask Oscar.
I said I would stop calling the Delgados. I left one message, and that's
the call. If they made the call, because
it's great doing it. Just adjusting himself. It was getting up.
I called the police, and they didn't come. So you're off the hook with that.
Well, there's somebody else I heard is trying to infiltrate the broadcast. Anyways,
I think there would be people trying to outfiltrate to get out of here. Some of the crew here that. This is not what they were told.
Okay. Yeah, well, good luck leaving. We have sealed the front and the back.
It would even be more respect if he was spinning. I'd love to see the 11 Oscar spin so we can get a full 360 view of that motherfucker and see maybe his little CPAP apparatus spinning around him as well. It'd be sick. Hey, Zach Bonfante. Hey, guys. It's movie time. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, buddy. How are we? Apologies for missing last week. I was recovering from fucked feet because I walked for 10 miles. I know that's not very impressive, but I don't walk and I was wearing shitty shoes, and I was sore. So I was moaning about it for a couple of days. A week, approximately.
Ask Oscar with starring our living Oscar.
Starring? Yeah, I saw that there.
Ask Oscar.
Ask Oscar. There's a Master Sword.
I have a question for you, Oscar.
What was that?
Are you ready? Oscar, what was the feeling in the air when John Wayne shocked the pundits by winning the Best Actor Award for True Grit?
Are you sure my calendar still says August? I need to change that right now.
That would be great.
That would be great.
Oscar, I have another question for you. This is something everyone wants to know. Will Green Book win Best Picture?
Sure.
Sure. You sound good about it.
Oscar,
there you go.
Peer into your own golden brain and answer this riddle. Using the official state abbreviation, finish the title of this Oscar-winning movie, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing,
Missouri, which is a phenomenal film.
Mo.
Mo. As in M.O. Missouri. Frozen month in the past. 3 Billboards Near Ebbing, Missouri was a fucking phenomenal film. I actually saw that in the cinema. It was fucking great. Loved the camera work, loved the story and the characters, everything. That director does some really good films. He did Banshees of Inisherin, which was not as good, but I liked Banshees of Inisherin. It was an interesting one. Bit of a quieter film, bit more of a subtle film.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. We'll be right back with more Oscar.
But 3 Billboards, man.
What's the time
God
on
damn.
0 hour? Do we have? My sense of time is off. 40 minutes. Something. Huh? 38 minutes until 0 hour.
And the best animated feature goes to Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Thank you, Spider-Man.
Thank you,
and
Spider-Man.
thank you, listeners and viewers who have supported me many years and know I'm the only one true host. And, dignity and honor has been restored to the Oscar Cinema brand. So thank you. I'm honored to be here, and Judge, I'm honored to be with you as well. Judge Greg Turkington, pretty neat.
Pretty
great,
cool.
Great sort of slight dig at Sismic. Appreciate that.
Sismic?
Sismic, the rat.
No, it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the finale.
I know where your heart's at.
You weren't here when I explained what it was, but
40 minutes, 35 minutes
I'm going to be judging some of the decisions Oscar makes. I support their decision to give Spider-Man Best Animated Feature. I judge that favorably.
There you go. All right,
we'll see what happens with Best
Oscar
Picture,
Fever,
because if A Star is Born is not the Best Picture, I'm going to judge them very unfavorably.
Can we kick to the Hobbit shit
Fever.
band and give us Oscar Fever in C, quarter C? Give me just C, jam on C, and we'll get it going.
They do not know the song.
Fever. Hope you got it too. Play it in C. Give me a C chord.
You don't know
real
what they're
quick.
playing?
Not 7, C. I got the Oscar fever. Hope you got it too. Pour me some bubbly now. It's all you gotta do. It's Christmas for Texas Town. I don't need fucking flute in the song. The flute away. Get out.
Oh, they tried.
Pop up some bubbly now. It's all you gotta do. It's tested who's gonna win, and G's gonna lose. I got the Oscar fever. Hope you got it too. Hey, don't say on fucking C. Who told you to change? I got the Oscar fever. Hope you got it too. Pour me some bubbly now. It's how you gotta do. It's Christmas potential time. The Academy Awards. Pop up some bubbly and this hop on the board. That's it. Now, first, G, who's gonna win? Oh, F, C's gonna lose. No, I didn't say C. The lyric is C. Thank you guys. We'll be back in a moment with more On Cinema Oscar special brought to you by me, not Delgado's.
No Delgado's. Fuck Delgado's.
I'm not the Oscar fever. Hope you got it too.
Really, can I start it? Hey, there it is. I heard that yet. He'll laugh at himself. Where'd that guitar come from?
Hope you got it too. You got it.
Yeah. Hey. What's up, mate, man?
All you gotta do.
They're just having fun.
It's Christmas down.
Who's he maybe singing like right there?
Pop up some popcorn,
Who's having a good old time? Hey, there is.
Who's gonna leave? Eyes gonna feel. Hope you got it too. Take it, Charlie.
Take it, Charlie. Oh, they're getting on so well.
All right.
Oh, it's just getting
good. Welcome back, everybody.
Getting good.
We're
just
riding
jamming
the
out.
ship right now on the Oscar special.
Oscar special. There it is. Woo! Jam it out, man. Oh, he's trying.
Can we go to the segment?
Doing a jam session right now.
I gotta have to admit, I gotta honestly chime in here on something that you guys. There's a lot of good talent here, and there's just not a lot of chemistry amongst us. And I know that comes through kind of working together over years, but I could
He's
use
just self-inserted himself into a
now
band
more
right
than
now.
anything.
Well, they're not going to be here.
I know
So
they're not,
desperate to
but
get
if
a
they're watching
segment,
right now, the message to them is get
Go
down
away.
here.
Can we do a segment?
We got gear. We
do a segment?
could right
Can we
the
do a
ship on our
segment?
relationship
We do a segment then?
immediately.
Can we do a
If you guys
segment?
get down
Can we
here.
do a
You guys
segment?
are really talented. There's a lot of talented
Can we do a
musicians.
segment?
You can do your segment. And I asked,
Then let me do
if
this.
if I was running this ship, if I was a Delgado, I'd have been a much harder. I've been much harder on you because right now you're sitting in this studio, this hallowed place with so much
This
great,
hallowed ground.
a lot of hard people working here, and you're wearing that stupid hat. And I've told you a million times
the hat
that
again.
the hat makes you look like a child.
Okay, this
And
you
your
have nothing
hat
to
is
do with the.
disrespectful to Oscar himself.
Yeah,
they
it's
love it.
not
Oscars,
because the
not
hat is
half of
for
it.
an Oscar-winning movie, which is what we're here to
There
celebrate.
he is.
Kramer versus
Kramer
Kramer,
versus
40th
Kramer.
anniversary.
Kramer versus Kramer.
So it's not just a hat. It's actually a prop for tonight's celebration of the 40th anniversary of Kramer versus Kramer. You weren't here for any of the preparation, so you don't really have a right to come in with this last-minute input into wardrobe and things like that. That's how the Kramer
I'm sticking
versus
to my
Kramer
plan.
T-shirt.
We have
That's how the
30.
Kramer
What is the
versus
time on
Kramer
the
T-shirt.
0 hour?
Because that's
Can I
what
get
we're
a
here
countdown
for.
clock on 0 hour, ladies and gentlemen? Because I smell it.
And when
40,
0 hour
20,
strikes,
20,
you're leaving.
29 minutes we have till
Till you're
0
gone,
hour.
till you leave.
And we will watch as the SWAT teams, the special forces, descend on Hollywood and arrest the biggest mass arrest in U.S. history.
I can't do it by ear.
And probably a
Tell me about that.
lot of people are going to get hurt tonight.
I can't tune it by ear.
All right, your segment, as promised, is what? I have not been paying attention.
I've not been paying attention.
Yeah, because during the breaks you could have read through the sheets and seen what we were doing tonight.
I'm
rather
teaching
than
this
jamming.
band the Habits of the Shire.
Well, we don't have to have
I've been
music
teaching this
all the
band
time
one of the
on
great
these
songs
shows.
that make Oscar
Well, you should be
specials so
brushing
special
up on what the
is
movies are that
Oscar
are nominated for Best Picture. I bet you can't name 2 movies nominated this year for any award.
I could if I wanted to. What is your segment?
If I wanted to.
Uh-huh. Well, I'll tell you what. If you can name 2
Children,
movies that were
Complete
nominated
children.
for
Oh, look at
something,
this.
I will cut the popcorn classics. I
Badger
was
guy.
going to do 6 popcorn classics tonight.
Plays guitar.
I know
And
his
that
movies.
if you can name 2 movies, no popcorn classics tonight.
Rome.
No,
Yeah, or Roma. There you go.
Rome is not a movie.
He is right though.
Mike, get a sheet on that because you told me Rome.
But during the break, instead of playing with these guys, you
Dude,
could have been
he's
brushing up
jamming
on.
out.
If you're going to
Settle
take
down.
over as
Green Bay Playbook.
co-host,
Green Bay Playbook.
no. If you're going to take over as co-host or special
He's
guest
seen
host
these
or
films
whatever,
all day,
you
he
should
can't
at least
remember
do
a
the
single one
minimum
for some reason.
required to make the show move.
Okay,
And
do
as
you
an
want to do your
Oscar
segment
show,
or not? Because I'll just
then-
jam with these guys. We'll play some
No,
bluegrass.
that's what you've been doing.
Some bluegrass.
25 minutes. 25 minutes.
Hey,
Thank you.
Johnny
Go ahead,
Cash
do your
sounding
segment.
fine there.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to now see a
trying
film
to
that
turn up
I've made. This is kind of an exclusive world premiere movie that I've made
Dramatic
here.
music underneath,
It
right,
is
Joe?
sort of based roughly on the
He said
old
try
On
to
Cinema
annoy him.
On Location segments, which have always been very popular.
Oh, we love On
This
Cinema
is
On
going a little
Location.
bit further with that, and if there's any Star is Born heads out there, I think you're really going to appreciate it. Let's take a look.
Cool. Whoa, Greg Tarkington special report.
Hey guys, Greg Turkington with On Cinema at the Cinema. We're here at
There
the
we go.
filming location of 2019's A Star is Born. This is the very supermarket where Jack and Allie, played by Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga, go in search of some frozen peas and end up writing songs in the parking lot. And in this parking lot is another historic event. I'm going to introduce my new segment for the Oscar special called Where the Stars Were Born. In this segment, we'll be visiting some of the actual birthplaces of some of the Hollywood royalty who have won Oscars throughout the years.
Where the stars were born, everybody, in a new segment. Where famous stars from Hollywood, California were born.
In 1959,
there is.
Back when this building was still a
How is he
hospital,
allowed
it was
to
the
film that?
birthplace of the great Jamie Lee Curtis.
Is that what that is?
Her proud parents, of course, Janet Leigh from Psycho and Tony Curtis from Some Like It Hot. Jamie went on to star in My Girl, Terror Train, Trading Places with Dan Aykroyd, and of course Halloween. Jamie Lee Curtis born here in 1958.
Here we go.
This is the birthplace of Ed Begley Jr., star of Cat People,
There he is.
Going South, directed by Jack Nicholson, and Protocol, starring Goldie Hawn, many, many other movies. The great Ed Begley Jr.
God, the fucking
was born
sound,
here
man.
in 1949. His proud father, none other than character actor Ed Begley.
Wow. Holy shit, man, this is crazy. I didn't know all these Hollywood stars were born here. There's WC3. Yeah. Right, so now we're just looking at fucking stars and saying where they came from. Go. Okay. Bristol. Tennessee, cool. Harrison Ford, everybody. Chicago, Illinois. What the fuck? Great segment, guys.
Where the Stars Were Born.
Where the Stars Were Born, everybody.
Well, you know what? Rather than more songs and more nonsense, let's get right into another one of my segments. This is something very special. This is by special request. It's none other than our own special president, President Davidson, portrayed by Joe Estevez.
Hey,
Joe,
Joe
come on
Estevez.
down for a trip down Joe Murray Lane.
Joe Murray Lane, everybody. What the fuck is this again? What the fuck happened?
It hasn't been like we promised, but...
Joe's made this one bit about?
Yes.
Oh, Joe can't even get up the stove over there. There you go.
Okay, he's...
Joe Estevez, everybody.
Just don't... Okay. So Joe is here tonight to...
He's trying quick bait. Good for you.
And thank God for you guys, because we are really
is this mic working?
A lot of good footage.
You know about here?
Sorry, a lot of
Here,
food.
Joe, why don't you take this? Okay, Joe's mic is working.
Excuse me, I'm just...
Okay, this isn't a segment, so this is the segment.
I'm doing a segment on Quick Bites because they...
Quick Bite segment is important.
I didn't realize... I ever had Mountain Dew like this, small like this can.
A little baby can of Mountain Dew. It's pretty exciting.
I haven't had...
Okay.
So my point is I haven't had Mountain Dew on this size.
Okay, well, this isn't Mountain Dew.
My point is I haven't had Mountain Dew of this size.
It wasn't a sponsor.
That's
Quick
exciting.
Bites was, so you can mention Quick Bites. You already did. Now let's get to Joe Estevez.
Joe Murray Lane, everybody.
Great to be here.
Good
Great
to see you.
be
We
here.
were going to take a trip down what we're calling Joe Murray Lane,
Murray
which
Lane,
is
everybody.
sort of
Oh,
some of the
goodness.
memories you have
What
of
a
working
great
on
idea.
motion pictures throughout your long career. We've touched on them in previous episodes,
Can't
but
believe we're finally
let's get
here
into
for
some
Joe
more of
Murray
that,
Lane,
because that's
man.
what people respond to.
Wow. Well, you know, when doing the fundraiser, you guys
fundraiser.
got me to thinking
Oh, the telephone.
about when I first came into town, and what incredible luck I had as a young actor, and some of the big stars that I worked with, just
Actually, get some
literally
insightful knowledge
right
from
in the
Joe
telly.
Estevez, yeah,
Right
that's
out of the bat, you were with Liza.
I
in
didn't
Lucky
know you
Lady.
knew.
This is like, I think this is like genuinely a proper conversation about Joe's history, which is really sweet. Like, because Greg Turkington knows all of this shit. This is a proper dialogue they're going to have right now, which is really cute.
Knew that.
Yeah, of course, I've seen all these pictures.
Yeah, and Gene.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, like, I don't think Joe even knew that Greg knew that, and Greg's like, yeah, no, I've seen that shit.
Liza.
I
in
didn't
Lucky
know
Lady.
you knew that.
Yeah, I didn't know you knew. That's not a genuine reaction. Like, Joe probably did not know that. It's so sweet.
Of course I've seen all these pictures.
Yeah, Gene Hackman and Burt Reynolds in a movie called
Lucky Lady.
You know about that?
Yeah.
You know about that? Oh.
Yeah.
It's so endearing. It's just so sweet when Greg's like, yeah, I've seen this shit. I know your acting career, Joe Estevez.
I hear. Okay, Lucky Lady, I think it was 1974, shot in Guaymas, Mexico. And it was the first time those three stars, Minnelli and Hackman and Burt Reynolds,
that's crazy.
All three of them were paid $1 million each. And it was the most any actor had ever been paid up until that time.
And I hope you were paid $1 million too, Joe.
Not quite.
Okay.
Not quite. But I tell you, it was certainly worth $1 million working with those three terrific actors.
That's
and actually, I was in a scene with all three of them, so I was very
Very
Cool.
proud. So the
Estevez,
four of you in a scene together, or
Yeah.
three different scenes?
No, it was.
to the laugh,
I had a number of scenes with Burt Reynolds and Gene Hackman, but
Gene
just
Hackman,
one
no.
with the three big
Burt
stars.
And this was right after Deliverance with Burt Reynolds.
It was.
So
He was
Good
big.
film.
he was a big star at the time.
Yeah, but these guys, they're just stars their whole life.
All right.
Yeah.
What's
And
happening?
then you went on to work with Jack Palance. Can you tell us about this?
Geez, Jack Palance. Terrific
great.
guy. He was
Just
like
listen at this point.
he was like
Where are we at?
Where are we at? We're
a
listening
dad
to
to
Joe.
me almost. We did a film called The Hatfields McCoys, and it was
That was a made-for-TV film, though.
Yes, it was.
But did you
yeah,
work?
yeah, you're
Did
right.
you work
You're
with
right.
Jack Palance in a theatrical film?
Well, no, it was a
Okay.
made-for-TV film,
Then
but
let's
it was
talk
still
about
Jack
Skip.
Palance
Don't
and
the Lost Little
movies don't
Sea
count.
Serpent. That was a theatrical film that you did.
it
What's the
was
time on
that
Zero
was
Jackson?
Donald G. Jackson. That film you just mentioned. My daughter
15 minutes
Nikki
to 0 hour,
Estevez
Joe.
actually
Joe,
had a
Leave
part
Joe
in it.
alone. He's
You're,
talking.
anybody
Three
you know going to get
generations
arrested,
of-
going to get taken away in handcuffs tonight?
So, I'm sorry,
Anybody
Tim?
you know going to get taken away in handcuffs tonight?
Gosh, Tim, I certainly
Gosh,
hope not.
Tim.
You believe what I'm telling you? Do you buy into my
Well,
theory
you know,
that this is
it
happening
makes me a little
tonight?
nervous with Michael over there with that loaded gun on his side.
got a
quite
loaded gun,
frankly,
quite
Tim.
frankly, yeah.
I think it's all giving us a little tension here.
Oh, you got something to say to me now, Joe?
No, sir, no.
Yeah, so to say me now, Joe?
I'm your friend, Tim.
You've been a good friend to me.
And
signing
you
up to
like
do this
me
show,
also. Yeah.
signing up to do this show,
Yeah.
and saying you're not boycotting this new Oscar special. You just said I'll go wherever the money is.
No, he said I'd like to
Tim,
do
come
an
on.
Oscar
Be better than
special that doesn't have a psychopath that's destroying the set, smashing things up and
Well,
throwing sandwiches at me.
I understand
Because you
why
threw a
Greg's gotta do it,
sandwich
but
at
there's no
Joe
reason
last
you have to
time.
do it,
You threw a
Joe.
fucking
Well,
sandwich at Joe. I remember
hot chili
that.
all over the
Don't
place.
consider you
So
a friend
I
anymore.
promised
How about
Joe
that?
that this kind of thing wouldn't happen. So
I don't
actually,
consider you a
he
fucking friend anymore.
Tim, I hope that tomorrow morning
This is
you
why you
feel
didn't want to work
differently.
differently.
I
He
don't
was
feel
happy
any
to work
different,
on this
dude,
show
because
he
I
thought
know
you wouldn't be
exactly what kind of
overturning
rat
stools
Oh my
you
gosh,
think
it's
you are.
fucking
chili
chaos
around
right
like
now.
a
I've
monkey.
given you every
People taunt over
opportunity
each
to be
other.
a good
It's just
person.
nice.
I've given
And I'm
you
very
the
thankful
job
for
of
it.
your life, President Davidson.
It's
I give you the job of your life.
And President Davidson is your
I,
star.
and I love
He's
every
had bigger
moment
jobs
of it.
than that.
But you come crawling into the
He was
Delgado.
at a movie with Liza Minnelli and Burt Reynolds.
Who
I think
fucking
that's
cares?
a bigger job
Nobody
of
fucking
his life
cares.
Liza Minnelli's
than
dead.
your show.
She's dead, Greg.
She's dead,
No,
Greg.
she's not. You're thinking of Judy
Making the wrong
Garland from
choice.
Star is
Yeah,
Born,
that's
Mike,
fucking
who's her
nuts.
daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But Tim,
yeah.
listen, but
All right.
we
Tim,
love you.
calm
I
down,
love
man.
you. And tomorrow morning, everything's going to be great again.
Good, Joe.
Okay.
I'm glad.
All right.
Because all
Thanks
I
for
care about
ruining
is
another
your,
segment, by the way.
right.
validation.
Okay, but and his performance of Decker is second to none. I might add in the series, Decker.
You kiss my ass, you kiss Bruce Delgado's
terrific.
ass. You kiss
Terrific.
anybody's ass that gets you a dime.
Well, I'm just saying it because it's the truth. That's all
All
I'm
right.
saying.
Why don't you see yourself out, Joe?
No, because I need him for my finale.
I love how they actually just crack up with that one. Why don't you see yourself out, Joe? Make Joe laugh. You hear Greg laugh as well.
Why don't you see yourself out, Joe?
No, because I need him for my finale. I need him for my finale, which
Joe
if you
couldn't
would
hold that
stop
one in.
stuffing your face with corn nuts and
nuts.
trying to put music on the show,
Come
you
on,
would
pay
know what the
attention.
finale was and know
Be
why
smart.
Joe is the centerpiece of it. So he's not going anywhere.
I love Joe's
Okay,
laugh, man.
I'm
Well, I gotta tell
sorry.
you, this
That
show's
likes
going
being
to
a
take
fucking
another
Billy
turn
man,
with
like,
0
sorry,
hours
just fucking
comes in
leave it
15
alone.
minutes whenever.
We're trying to hear about Joe's story right now, and he's just fucking yapping and being a fucking Billy boy, fucking fascist Billy boy.
It is. And when
0 hour doesn't happen, he's going to leave. So then we can actually have a better show than we did before.
Tucker
because when Raphael was when he's here, it's worse.
Called it.
I think when it's just going to be us.
This is breaking exclusive.
No one's listening to
Henry and
countdown to 0 hour.
We can actually have a decent show
any minute now. Am I right, Mike?
And I think the folks at home, I think they found us a very
fucking old bit. I
it's
just
been, if nothing else, it's been a very entertaining evening.
Fucking ridiculous.
And the best visual effects just went to
Shape of Water.
Bottom line.
Shape of Water.
This best. What was that? I'm sorry. Can you read that? I can't
Music
read that.
Man.
First Man.
First Man.
First Man.
Music Man.
First Man.
Our
Best visual
thanks
effects.
to Oscars for getting it right. That movie had wonderful effects.
Okay. Is that
That was my pick for best visual effects, not for best picture, but for best visual effects.
Moving along.
Yeah.
Nice, Joe. Get the hell.
Okay. All right.
Where do you see yourself up, Joe?
Later.
No, you can go back to Chili Zone.
No,
Chili Zone.
Go back to get that back there. Give me that.
Okay. All right. I'll hang around. I'll hang around. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you.
See you later.
Sorry, Joe.
Anyway, we have a lot to get to. We have Zero Hour approaching, fast approaching. We have Memory Lane starring Joe Estevez.
Just did that.
And we have a. Oh shit! That's not good.
Smash.
That's a brand. That's a good crack.
Yeah, good glass there, man.
And we have a lot in store.
Justice.
Let's take a look. You have a segment about you went to the red carpet?
Yeah, well, it's sort of a virtual. You would be interested in this because you love virtual reality. You're living in a virtual reality. But this is a kind of a special. We're just kind of saluting Oscars from the past. That's why we have a living Oscar. If you paid any attention, you'd know that. But this is sort of
a
segment that's a trip down. The red carpet that the Oscar, the actors that or the people that were winning these awards would go down the red carpet on their way to claim Oscar gold.
Let's go over magic red carpet
to do the magic red carpet ride. This is
the magic red carpet ride.
Kind of an interesting segment.
Studios or something.
Okay.
Wow, look at this intro, man.
What's the time on Magic
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here at the Academy Awards.
0 Hour Joe.
0 Hour Joe. Okay.
Here he is, Greg Turkington at the red carpet for Magic Carpet Ride.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here at the Eternal Academy Awards. These are the Academy Awards that never die, but go on forever, just like the great stars' performances that you see in these movies. This is a magic carpet ride.
Whoa,
hello,
Jackson.
Mr. Jackson. Welcome to the Oscars. Will you be going home with Oscar Gold tonight?
If he can't see where he is, then he can't talk about where he is.
And do you have some more Hobbit films coming? Clint Eastwood is here.
This is fucking
Clint,
ridiculous, man.
we love you in Dirty Harry, and we love your directing. And I hope that you've got lots more movies for us.
He's speaking to a fucking nun.
He always does. Clint Eastwood, now 88 years of age,
it's like
and
Greg's
still
right there.
winning Oscars. And it's Bond, James Bond, Sean Connery, Mr. Connery. Mr. Connery, what do you think of Roger Moore, your replacement?
Roger Moore, fuck that guy. Oh. On to the magic carpet ride. There we go. Don't spit on me. There isn't even any fucking audio. Sean Connery does not
James Bond himself.
James Bond.
George Lazenby is alert. Oh,
yeah, it's
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford.
Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Harrison. Which Oscar will you take
green
home
screen's
tonight?
So shit. The fucking chroma key on it's just not very good. Oh, he's seen some very insightful stuff right now.
Well, nice speaking to you, Harrison Ford. Let's keep walking down the red carpet. Oh, it's another James Bond. Pierce Brosnan is here tonight at the Academy Awards.
Hey, it's WC3O! Finally.
You're in the right spot.
Well, just get off the thing. You didn't win any Oscars, so you shouldn't be on.
I'm asking you to step.
I'm asking you to. You'll never win any Oscars.
I'm asking you to drop the spot. Drop the
never.
19
Paying money to get in movies isn't the way to win an Oscar. So.
Oh, the 11 Oscars here.
You have 90 segments tonight. Cut some of these.
No, you promised that if I didn't call 911.
Let me do a segment, man. This is fucking shit.
Cut the segment.
Oh, it's that scumbag.
Lucas, what
Why are we talking to him?
taking home tonight?
Cut the segment.
Why are you talking to George Lucas? He stole your character.
Star Wars lost in 1977.
Cut to my angle.
Woody Allen.
When we come back, guess what, folks? It's 0 hour.
0 hour.
Party
Yeah,
time. It's
wow,
New Year's
holy
Eve for
shit.
Hollywood. Everyone's going to jail. Everyone's going to Guantanamo getting
Just
tortured until they give
Steven
up.
Spielberg.
Goodbye, everybody.
So
George
fucked up.
Lucas's buddy. They've worked together on a lot of great films, and of course, Steven Spielberg
Oprah Winfrey,
took
why she
home
though?
Oscar gold for Schindler's
the break,
List.
everybody.
Some would say he should have taken it home already.
Cut the break,
For
or I
movies
bring
like
pepper
Close
spray into
Encounters
the
of
control
Third
room.
Kind,
The control room.
and
That's what it's
E.T.
called.
the Extraterrestrial, and
Cut the
AI,
break.
Artificial
We're coming
Intelligence.
back, and it's 0
Oscars'
hour.
most beloved
Thank you,
host,
everybody.
Tom Hanks.
What a fucking mess, man. There's Tom Hanks, everybody, from Toy Story films. What was that?
Thank
Toy
you,
Story
everybody.
2?
Win 2 more
Yeah, it's
Oscars
Toy
this
Story
year.
2. Wow.
Thank you, everybody.
Tom, what do you think about this year's nominee?
Oh my fucking god, man.
Tom, where do you keep your 2 Oscars?
Let me explain something in the control room. I'm coming
It's
in there.
Meryl Streep.
Get my pepper
Meryl
spray.
Streep.
Meryl.
I have a Kramer versus Kramer shirt.
I lost control of the control room.
Meryl.
Goodbye, guys.
Meryl, we love you in Kramer versus Kramer. And everything you've done. Congratulations on yet another Oscar. Only Katharine Hepburn has one more.
Only
That was
Hepburn
it.
has one. That was a great segment. That was it.
Okay.
Yep.
Now let's hear from the Hobbit Band.
Way more Hobbit fucking tunes. Yeah. See more from the Hobbit Band, everybody. It's the same fucking song again. Why is it still in the greens? I don't even know if we were still in the green screen there. That's hilarious. What is up with that guy? He's not very good at acting exasperated. He's just he's just going in a bit too hard there with his eyes. Right? Yeah, there's a Patreon. Everybody go over there and donate money, even though it doesn't exist anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, stand by. We are less than 5 minutes. I need a countdown. We need 3 minutes away from 0 hour. I've sent Greg away because he needs to not interrupt this. This is
very important.
absolutely vital information. The band can strike themselves. You guys can go get a bite. I don't need you sitting there looking at me. We are going to turn to the Oscars in a moment. But Mike, I want to refresh everybody on what's about to happen and why it's happening. Go ahead. You've been studying this for a while now. We know that the Queen's Army, the Special Forces, Donald Trump, we are cracking down on the elites, on the world power, the globalists, whatever you want to say. And it's time to send a message to the world.
2 minutes to 0 hour.
That's right. You've looked at this.
Say
We
something,
looked at
Laura.
the Golden Globes. We saw the signs. And talking to the Mike. No, you got to talk to the mic.
You got to turn to the mic,
Put your
Mike.
mic up.
Got you.
Okay,
Got
I
you.
know he's not a professional, even though he's on Decker's Roy
He was on
LaRue,
Decker,
the
yeah,
great
come on.
Roy LaRue, Charlemagne. And we are 2 minutes away from 0. What does this feel like to you? Because you predicted this.
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah.
What is that like, Mike?
It's about the truth.
Yeah.
It's
And
about
you
the
studied
truth.
this.
Truth.
And you've looked at all the
He's such a man of few words, LaRue, Michael Matthew, which I love.
videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, they like, fake news. They don't want you to
Fake
know
news.
the truth.
Yeah, I
See, they only tell you
That's
what
true.
they want you to know.
True.
See, but then in the meantime,
What are we going to see first? I mean, are we going to really are they going to not cut the broadcast? We're going to get to see this.
oh yeah, oh
Okay.
yeah. This is-
And then we're going to just these are soldiers going to march down the aisle. I can't wait for this.
March down
This
the
is
aisle.
unbelievable, folks.
crazy.
And nobody has this scoop. And if you're watching it, you're one of the lucky few out there because all the lemmings are going to be so
This fucking
surprised.
music
But we're
is
all
so-
seeing
the
back.
sinister
We
music
are
kicking in.
we're a minute away. So
it's
I
gonna
want to
happen.
go, if we can, go to the live broadcast of Oscars, whatever. And we will look at this.
There's the
Whoever it
Oscars,
is,
everybody.
whoever
We're
that
actually
is.
watching some Oscar
guy,
coverage.
is this one of the guys that's going to be carted away? Do we know? Do we have a list? Do we have?
I don't have a list.
You don't have
so
a
happy
list.
to have
you
an
never
Oscar.
know.
That's so
You
sweet.
never know. I mean, they look trouble. They look like trouble.
They look like trouble, yeah.
And here we are.
They're
Where are we
wielding that
at?
Oscar like a club, man.
Look at
It's
her.
threatening.
She's like, she has no idea what's coming. The storm's coming.
The storm's
folks.
coming.
Storm is coming.
40
Storm's
seconds.
coming.
Holy shit! I got chills.
We
I
go
can't believe you're
on,
gonna watch-
we
I mean,
go
let's give it 5 seconds here or there.
Oh,
you
look,
know
it's
what I
on
mean?
from
Let's not rush to
Everton
judgment.
Edinburgh.
30 seconds, folks. You watching at home,
man.
countdown to 0 hours.
0 hours,
Been
but
with us
all
night.
these cunts are gonna get.
This is real. We're going to see a mass arrest of all the top celebrities in the world.
Man. The
it's
celebrity
happening.
apocalypse
And look,
is
they don't know what's happening. They don't know it's coming.
They know it's coming.
10 seconds away, about.
Holy shit, man.
20 seconds, 15, 14. What are they doing here?
We're
12,
about to witness the end of Hollywood,
10,
California, together, everybody. This is intense.
He's gone.
He's
Samuel
gone. Samuel Jackson,
bye
he's
bye.
fucked. He's gone.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
4,
shit.
3, 2, 1.
I love how they're just excited about it as well. Like, they're not even like, they're just so happy for this is about to happen.
Here they come.
Here they come. It's
Here
happening.
they come.
0 hour, everybody.
All right. Stay
awesome.
with us. Can you see anything happening in the background, Mike? There should be somebody coming right now.
They coming?
Exactly.
Stay with us here.
So glad you're sitting down.
And they don't know. Oh, look at him. He's like, shit.
My boy Spike.
Something's not right.
My boy Spike.
Are we?
I repeat, the Knicks won
It's got a Prince
tonight.
stuff on.
Yeah.
San Antonio
Some.
130.
And this is coming.
Wow.
We're just standing by any minute now. This will be the end of an era for Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. The end of an era for Hollywood is approaching.
That's maybe the first time in Oscars special history we're listening to the Oscars right now.
The least understood.
What about when we're actually listening to Oscars? It's not even about the Oscars, it's about fucking 0 hour.
And the least noticed.
What the fuck that means?
No, we noticed.
Of course.
Trust me, we noticed.
100%.
All right, here we
Brianna,
go.
don't show up on a movie set and ad-lib for 12 hours.
Sometimes.
We're not
If it's
winging
bad,
it. We're not winging it. We
then
need
that's it.
words. We need words.
All right, stand by.
Stand by for 0 hour.
What the late great William Goldman said.
What's going on here, Mike? Give us an update.
The latest.
I want to get online. I mean, are they preempting this in some way? Are we seeing sort of an alternate thing that have they? Are we? Where are we at with this?
Wow. I'm expecting to see this anytime now.
Yeah, we're close.
Yeah, sure,
So stay with us. That could be a shot. Oh, hold on.
Written by Deborah Davis and Tony McNamara. First Reformed.
What the fuck is
Written
that?
by Paul Schrader.
Yeah, I know, Joe. We're trying to.
Joe?
Excuse me. We're trying to. We're trying to pay attention to something major happening here.
You know.
Roma. Written by Alfonso Cuarón. Vice.
Okay.
As soon as it cuts back to the studio, it's going to be.
Something's happened. I don't know what has happened. Let's cut the feed here for a second. Something has happened.
We didn't even get to see the Oscar.
You got to make some calls or do some kind of intel on this.
Well, what's happening, Tim, is you're sitting on a stage with a guy that's got a gun on his side, the knife, and it's very, very uncomfortable. And
well said, Joe.
we just hope that everything's going to be okay with you.
Yeah, I know that, Joe. You've said that many times. Mike, I think what we should do right now is you got to collect yourself and figure out what's happening with your intelligence, and get back to us because there might have been some I don't know.
Up,
and I feel.
I don't know. I made it look outside.
Yeah.
Look outside.
Well, you put me up on the spot here.
Everybody here, Laura.
And
that's what I was told.
Yeah,
it was what LaRue was
told.
My
people told me.
LaRue got told this. It's not his fault. It's just people's fault.
You said it was 100% at 7:10. This was going down 7:10.
Reliable sources.
They were reliable sources. Well, I don't see any of that shit happening there. So you have to find out, and I'm talking now. Find out what happened if this has somehow been stopped by Soros or whoever, and if there's been a clampdown on this, or if you got your fucking information wrong, or if we're an hour away from this, or if you got the number wrong.
Take care of it.
So you go and take care of it. I need you to keep the door sealed because now three people told me now the cops got called because of the pepper spray bullshit.
Okay.
That you said I was safe with because I had a constitutional right to that I was that was a concealed weapon.
You do.
I understand,
that's your right.
but it wasn't
It's the Second Amendment.
It's the Second Amendment.
Make calls.
He's just starting to disagree with him now. It's not even the Second Amendment.
I got you.
All right.
I got you.
As soon as Laura's wrong, he starts.
I'm not worried. I'm just.
All right, Laura.
And I'm confident that we'll have answers for you. But I'm as confused as you are, folks.
Well, it's called
because
0
I
hour
was
for a
given
reason. It's 0.
100%
There's no
guaranteed
number.
by
We
Mike.
don't know when it's going to happen exactly, so it's all right.
Anyway,
LaRue's low smile.
We'll keep watching this.
Go.
Greg Turkington's allowed back in if he wants to come in, and he has a segment that was planned previous
to leave now.
No, because we have not gotten an answer back. If I get a confirmed
nothing
answer,
happened.
Nothing
like
happened
we
yet.
Said, and you promised you would
leave. No.
You promised you would leave.
I'm not leaving because we are going to see this through. And just because factors might have changed on the ground doesn't change my strategic decision to stick with the concept of zero.
But if nothing happens and you said something,
his tactical decision to stick with this fucking mental idea that he's been planting into his head,
thing would happen.
Something
and
will
it was all you had a specific time. Your whole dumb film was all about the specific time that this is going to happen.
The time has come and gone. I'm going to grant you that.
Okay.
I'm going to grant you that.
So time for you to leave.
There you go.
Here's the thing, Greg.
The only Q we should be talking about is the Q from James Bond and Star Trek.
Well, that's stupid.
Or McQ, starring John Wayne from 1974.
You're disrespecting Mike. You're disrespecting the work that we've done, put together that information.
Well, you guys are disrespecting Oscar by bringing this thing has nothing to do with it, and then wishing harm on all these great actors and directors and producers and actresses and makeup people and special effects people that we're here to salute. And you want blood going down the aisles. You shouldn't even be here.
All right. Do you have a segment planned that you wanted to get to?
I did. I wanted to talk about a website that we're launching.
Well, why don't we do this? Why don't we get to Greg's segment now as we do some more research and more information. I've got some people I need to talk to about where we are with Zero Hour because apparently 0 Hour has been postponed.
That's crazy.
But it is coming
forever,
I think. It's never. I hope. If it doesn't, we're in big trouble. Actually, we're in bigger trouble if it doesn't come.
So you want your hero Tom Cruise to be killed by?
No, I don't. First of all, Tom Cruise isn't even there, so you have to do your research.
Well, he's probably there. It's the biggest in Hollywood.
We did research on that. He's not there. Okay. We have information that has been confirmed that he's not there.
What the fuck?
Now,
I think he's there.
Here's the
Good
deal.
James Bond, Timothy Dalton underrated.
I'm going to get more information. Frankly, I'm relieved if it did happen. If it didn't happen, we can go on with the show, and
without you.
No, because I want to see this through. Anyways, you have something important you want to tell everybody. Or if you don't, I can take over I could clear the room.
Yeah, clear the room of yourself.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. And we have Mike here, who is prepared to take.
He shouldn't be here at all. He has nothing to.
Who is Q? Oh, it's that fucking. How fucking crazy is to think that a bunch of boomers were basically just on, like, some sort of, whatever the fuck, 4chan, basically, watching Q posts. It's so fucking weird.
The floor is yours.
He was great in the Decker episode,
but I didn't
know he was a nut.
The floor is yours.
The floor is yours.
Hey guys. I'm here to talk about the launching of a new movie-themed website that I think is going to be of great interest to anyone who's tuned in tonight who is interested in the Oscars. And if you're tuning into this special, you are interested in the Oscars. The name of the website, and you're going to want to write this down, is OSCARS.net. OSCARS, that's OSCORES. It's not Oscars.net. That's taken, and that's something different. OSCARS.net is the first interactive
web with comprehensive rankings of every Academy Awards ceremony.
Where we will.
How many times has Greg said "Hey guys" in this fucking special?
Be giving a score to each year of the Oscars,
like,
grading them for the accuracy of the awards given. For instance, in 1986, the O score is 98%. That's how many of the Oscar awards were correctly given. Only 2%.
Oh, so it's not just us, like how correct the Academy Awards were in their giving of the Oscars that year.
Did Oscar get it wrong? 1994,
and Oscars
96%. 4% of the decisions made that year were the wrong decisions. So at oscars.net, you can go through year by year and figure it out, learn something about it, something to impress your friends with, and it's a free website
There's
too.
no other
Absolutely
details,
free of charge.
No statistics. No information on the films, no information on their awards, no information on the people who won them, just a number. Just some numbers that Greg made up in his fucking crazy mind.
And this is something I've been working on for a long time, gathering and collating the data, and now we're ready to launch it. oscars.net. Hope to see you all there.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it.
It's not currently live. It will be launching probably next week or next few weeks.
Next few weeks,
again,
still a lot of work.
we could really
you check if
some visits to boost the numbers and make it an invaluable tool in the way that Internet Movie Database and some of the other websites are.
I want to make an announcement, ladies and gentlemen, that I have been hoodwinked by
at least you admitted it.
Mike, who I've excused from the premises. He's standing outside.
Shoot you in the head.
And we have when I have made mistakes in the past, you know that I have totally owned up to them. And as far as 0 hour goes, I now can't confirm the information I have is 100%.
Great. Well,
that is
very big of you to admit that.
That's the sad fact. And we are.
Why would you just rip the lid off like a madman? You need to boil it.
You just worry about your own shit.
That's right, Joe. Worry about your own shit.
But I am confident.
Why don't you get out of here, Joe?
My place is here. My place belongs here, not in Quick Bites, which sucks. Which was you're better off with chili and okay. And that's chili for you. You know.
That's chili for you. All the shit gets on the floor.
We are clean that up. Frank, Zach, Hank.
Hank. Good thing that wasn't hot chili this time, because last time you knocked it over, it was.
Oh dear.
We are
fucking discarded.
What's happening
snacks.
now? Where are we at? Who won the best
snacks.
Oscar? Black Klansman won best Oscar.
Best Oscar?
All right, everybody, we'll be back.
Black Klansman won adapted screenplay, which is actually quite an important award. So Oscar got it right once again.
Shit. What is he doing? What animal?
Well, it's another fine mess you got me into.
Oh, Joe. Another fine mess you got me into.
Hi, everybody. My name is Tim Heidecker. I've been your host really all night.
Yeah, you really have.
And
where's Laffy Taffy?
I took this opportunity, this break. Thank you for sticking with us through the breaks. I took this opportunity to do a little check-in with myself, and you know, we've
sobered up pretty quickly.
We've made a few mistakes tonight. Please. Let me. I told you I needed to say my piece. Mike, the traitor, has led me down the wrong path. The more information I get on him, the more information I get on the situation, is that 0 hour was not going to happen tonight, and I am profoundly sorry that that I put you guys in this position. I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad we're doing this together. I'm glad I'm back. I think the show, in large part, has been much more successful than it would have been without me. When you look back on Rafael Torres and the choices he made in the first hour of the show, I think everyone agrees that was not the right way. The show wasn't going the right way. But I do want to apologize for creating potential, riots or whatever happened out there. We don't know what's going on in the streets right now. We have not gotten word on that, but obviously people might have been expecting something that they didn't get, and that 0 hour came and went.
No one wanted that.
No, well, I'm not saying what people want or don't want, but I want to cut to, and I apologize, okay? I don't like saying it, because I think a lot of what I do, whether it's true or not, whether it's right or wrong, is right, is coming from the right place.
That's nice of you to apologize. You don't need to apologize. Just don't interrupt the segments. Just let us do the segments.
And I never will.
Yeah, in exchange for you not having to apologize.
Well, why don't we do this?
You just let me do my segments?
Why don't we cut to a Markives?
I have a lot of them planned that I've been working on for weeks. You just walk in last minute. Please don't try to take over the show. But this is stuff that I've been working on for weeks.
Can you read the room and understand that I'm coming to you with hat in hand, ironically, not figuratively, not literally. I would never wear a hat. I would disrespect the audience. I am coming to you, hat in hand, and apologizing. And I did my work through the break. I learned that we have a new Markives segment that's exciting, and we're going to cut to that now. So Markives is here for another Markives, and these are official.
My keyboard is plugged into a USB socket that does not work very well, so sometimes it'll just cut off. What you just did?
Clips from the Mark Crutch Library.
From Better Days.
Action, go.
For better days.
I'm playing Dr. Tuesday in Scared, Interior Doctor's Office. The tests are in for Damien. Nurse Jones, I've never said this before, but I'm scared. He has anomalies inside him that I've never seen in a human being. He is not of this world. These aren't conclusions. These are scientific facts. Damien has no heart. It simply is not there in his chest. There is tissue, scar tissue, where a heart may have once been, but not today.
What the fuck is he talking about?
It's gone. Nurse Jones, how he walks and talks, I do not know. But I'll tell you something. He has a follow-up appointment tomorrow at 1 p.m., and I don't plan on being within 100 miles of this office. Damien is dangerous. He has killed before. He killed before. He will kill again. And
it's quite an interesting script. What the fuck is he just reading this in the middle of the street?
Plan on being his next
What the fuck is going on? That was a good read.
All right, that was another Markives. Interesting. I wonder if you got that part. Do we know if you got the part?
During his time, he didn't tend to get a lot of parts, but that's not there's so many politics involved.
Exactly,
people
the bureaucracy of casting,
people hiring their friends or relatives.
Now, you've been talking about this all night. The Kramer versus Kramer 40th anniversary. Last year we did Jaws anniversary, Jaws 2.
Classic.
And this year it's Kramer versus Kramer.
Kramer versus Kramer. This is a fucking joke that got set up in the podcast all those years ago, and now we're finally getting the payoff of it, if you can believe it.
Did you see the displays that we have here? Some precious memorabilia from the movies.
Kramer versus, let me see that.
This is actually this is the first edition VHS. So this is the rare one.
VHS.
Of course,
you haven't even coded it yet.
No. Well, I'm not going to put tape on this cover. This is actually a first edition of the first release, video release of Kramer versus Kramer.
That's like brand new. You've got.
They are issuing it every couple of years with new packaging and things, and it keeps selling because it's a classic movie. It doesn't get better than Dustin Hoffman and Meryl Streep.
And there he is, Justin Henry, who's coming up on the show.
Who's going to be here. Hopefully
that's unbelievable.
Soon.
This is like like brand new.
Well, it's in good shape.
At least Tim
in our archive. We don't
put this on. I take this and put this on eBay.
No. We're going to actually take a look at it. We're going to take a look at this tape a little bit later to set up an interesting segment that I have, which is the one that people are going to be talking about for years to come. I don't know if I want to give any of it away now or if we keep it a surprise, but something very magical is going to happen here tonight.
And you have all kinds of movies over here.
Yeah, welcome to the VFA. Finally,
I mean,
the first time you visited the VFA, except to drop a match on an earlier version of it.
And you have all the.
Oh, Greg's so excited that he's finally recepting to this shit and waiting. Wonder what's going to happen.
How many Oscar winners are here? Do we have?
A lot of these movies won Oscars, and movies that won Oscars are all here. I mean, here's Mrs. Doubtfire. Here's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Jurassic Park. Forrest Gump, of course.
Wow.
Jack Nicholson, one of your favorites, in The Border.
Great. Yeah, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Look at him going through it all. Just the Victor
one of the great movies.
One of the great
by the way,
movies.
Whaleman's in town. We're promoting.
No one wants to be here.
Come over here, Tim. There's more over here.
I just want to promote Whaleman 2020. We got official.
What is Whaleman?
Hey, you and that weirdo would like this one, JFK. It's conspiracy theories.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's
Oliver. You can borrow it if you want. Even though I don't loan these to.
There it goes.
I don't loan these to people. So.
All right.
But the old tapes are sturdy and they don't break that easily. So, unless you drop a match on them, well, okay.
Fucking Jesus.
Well, be careful
about that. Just be careful, right?
Friday the 13th, Forrest Gump, Meet the Parents, Snake Eyes with Nicolas Cage, Poison Ivy 2, Fear,
All right,
Intolerable
good. Yeah,
Cruelty.
this is not too.
It's all here. Here's a second copy of Forrest Gump. But that's one that we have several copies of. Bullet with Mickey Rourke.
The Victorville Film Archive, everybody.
Days of Thunder, which I'm sure you've seen.
All right.
Well, I'm not sure you've seen
it. Let's move the show along.
And, hey, Joe. Is Joe Estevez still here?
Yes, sir.
I want to give this to you to take a look at. in your spare time, it's Cabaret, starring your co-star Liza Minnelli.
Oh my!
So you might want to see this.
Oh my goodness.
Another trip down memory lane.
All right, here you go. Kramer is coming up
Somebody
in
can
the
give
next
this to
hour.
Joe.
The big
I'll take it
surprise.
over
You
there.
have a big Kramer versus Kramer surprise, Greg?
Well, I'm honored, right from the archives. Well, thank you so
Take a
very
look
much.
at it.
You got a
back
big Kramer
to
versus
when I
Kramer
see it.
surprise coming, you said?
The big
Kramer
Kramer
versus
versus
Kramer?
Kramer surprise.
There
I
you
just can't
Yeah,
get him
big
a
Kramer
fucking
versus
excited
Kramer.
about it.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get to your segment. You were telling me this is one of your big. We're winding things down. We're getting close to the end of the
thank
show. We have
We are getting
a
close to the
big.
end of the show.
You
So we have
Seinfeld on
two
DVD.
finales tonight.
Two finales.
That was one of the things when I had been on the show with you before. I always said, well, one finale's been done on the Oscars. What about two finales? That would set us
Oh.
apart. And you said, no, I need
put
to
on the
bring the
news.
band in and all this stuff that no one wants.
By the way, speaking of bands,
So
I
this
need
time
I need
with
my
Raphael
boys.
and-
Excuse me. I'm very certainly going to be arraigned or arrested tonight for what I'm told
Just accepts the fact that he will be arrested today.
was an illegal discharge of a weapon.
Oh, that's
and
unfortunate.
we don't know. That's the clock's ticking on that. But I do need my brothers in arms, Manuel and
Tim's pretty
Axiom,
chill about
because
it at
Mike's
this point.
split. We need the boys in town because we need actual music tonight. So if you guys, again, I have not heard. I texted you.
we don't have time
If you're
for
watching
that.
right now, bring the boys down.
No.
We are getting back. We need you. I need you.
No, you
more than
agreed.
ever.
You
But
agreed
anyways,
when you first showed
your
up,
segment
when we
is-
talked on the break, you said that those guys would not be here.
I
so-
said they might not be able to make it. I didn't say they would be.
No, you
here.
said they wouldn't be here.
Okay, well, let's talk about the next segment that you have planned. This is your big.
It's one of two finales. I think they're both equally impressive. Both of them are things that will go down in history. This one involves a good friend of ours, Mark, who hasn't been well, but sort of tonight is his night back in the limelight.
This is Mark's
and,
night, man.
As the living Oscar.
He
world's
is the living
first
Oscar. This is his
living
night.
Oscar.
Okay.
And this is going to be an interesting thing. With the Oscar, think about it. If you were an Oscar statuette, you would have been witness to so much of history. You would have seen Wings win the first Oscar back in 1929, and you would have seen Kramer versus Kramer win quite a few Oscars in 1979. And you would have seen people like Humphrey Bogart, legends like John Wayne, Lauren Bacall, the Gone with the Wind gang, people like Judy Garland from A Star is Born, 1954. You would have seen all these people throughout your lifetime. But if you were a statue, you wouldn't be able to tell your story to anyone.
No, you
until
wouldn't.
now. So
if you were a statue, you wouldn't be able to tell your story. God, well, you know, he's not wrong.
now we
Is he
are
wrong?
going
But
to
now-
witness
but
for the
now,
first time
finally,
ever
finally,
a
we
trip.
can hear about it.
It's a segment I'm doing with the living Oscar
Sorry, my work chat
as
is
he
popping off.
gets
I'm
to
just seeing what's
re-witness.
going on,
It's
you
sort
know.
of a trip back through Oscar Best Picture history. Just wait and see. Just see what you think.
Okay.
It actually includes every movie that ever won Best Picture. I think you're going to like it.
I'm excited. These segments, man, this is such an action-packed special for the kidnapping and segments all over the place. Oscar, this is your life. This is the life of the Oscar. Oh God, there we go. Oh God.
What are we looking at here?
Look at all these Oscar winners, man.
This is 3 seconds from every movie ever to win the Best Picture. All 90 of them.
Strange to demand a court of inquiry in England.
And the Oscar was witness to all of
I could make Ziegfeld look like an amateur.
All my friends
Oscar
have
saw it
told
all.
me
Tubes are
that it
getting
was
a little.
insane for a
That's
single
fine.
person.
Still staring at me.
Oh wow, this is
This is
beautiful.
still the black and white
Look
era,
at
and
this.
then
Right,
Gone
so
with the
exciting.
Wind blows it all apart.
Right, I
First
don't give it.
Oscar winner in full color.
There is only
Rebecca with
another
Joan
name for
Fontaine.
good, clean.
Alfred Hitchcock, 1940.
I'll never hear, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn without thinking about the fucking EDM remix of Oscar
Mrs.
Fever now.
Miniver,
That's what the show's done.
Carson.
He's looking at
Casablanca.
Casablanca.
See that? Well, you just, the tubes are getting
Awesome
wrapped
film with Ray Milland.
Don't accept
Don't
it, say so.
Don't raise your voice to me, Mr. Green.
Suffer the slings and
Got these
arrows.
exciting
Hamlet.
Oscar winners, man.
How he could do nothing for himself
All
without
the
the help of the people.
Kingsman.
That's what
Later,
he
you had all the
The
presidents.
Oscar knows
All
all
about
these films
Eve.
because he was given out during these films.
Here's another color. Now we're firmly in the color era. Greatest
Firmly
show
in the
on
color
earth.
era.
before the. Did you run this
1952.
before I got here?
From here to eternity.
Okay. He's
Black and
he's-
black every
see-
time it
see what I'm
goes
talking-
into color, he's like, hey, we're firmly in the color era now, and then it goes back into a black and white film.
We ain't such dogs as we
It's fine.
think we are.
Ernest Borgnine.
No, taller.
Good.
What about?
Turn off the turntable here.
Who are you?
Why do you turn this thing off?
Oh, I just realised he cut fucking Mark off of his breathing apparatus there.
They can only kill me with a golden bullet.
I never noticed that before. I don't know why. Just oh god. Just Mark Brooks' Payne's fucking breathing.
This court must construe according to
Whoa, whoa.
My fucking god, man. Get him up.
Something going. What the hell?
Jesus fucking Christ, my man.
He's up. He's up.
It's so horrifying, man.
He's come up. Hey,
Oh my god, turn Mark. Jesus Christ. Grasping on him, someone.
Let him, don't move.
Someone save Mark. Yeah, I thought the reason why he fell was because the breathing apparatus spun around him and it made him fall. I didn't notice it was because Tim Heidecker just bumped into the fucking guy. This is so fucked up.
He's out when I came in. All right. Let's do it. I pushed him the whole thing in. I touched him. Hold on.
Save Mark.
Get some, we don't want to call don't call 911. I can't have, we don't want to, wait. We don't want to, I said you don't
He's in so much pain right now.
walking, he's here. All right.
But see, the thing is, because of this, Mark got better. So if just saying, Tim didn't do this.
Okay, all right.
He's gonna be comatose.
Wait, no. Why don't we, Greg?
Water?
Gotta.
Don't call 911.
Right,
We don't have a repeat last.
Because
We don't have a repeat last.
he's got that wind knocked out of him.
You got the water, so.
He's got the wind knocked out.
Hobbit.
Like a bottle of water.
He got the wind knocked out of him.
You got the wind knocked out of him.
We'll get something from.
Oh my fucking god. Oh, look, we got a little bit of trivia. We haven't seen this yet. Which of these popcorn classics marked the final on-screen appearance of deceased cinematic comedy legends, the Ritz Brothers? I haven't got a fucking clue. Ton, the dog who saved Hollywood, sounds about right. No, we're never gonna get an answer. Alright, never mind then. Here we are, smart corner on the floor. Why you got put in a chair? Yes! Where's the guess? I wish they taught green screen acting classes. They probably do now. That's true.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, with fantastic, incredible news. First of all, best actor was Rami Malek. But who cares about that?
Who gives a
Because
shit?
our good friend Mark Prutch.
The living Oscar is alive and well.
Alive and well. I mean,
yeah, he's alive and well.
That's here.
Hey,
for
there
Mark,
he is. Mark Prutch, back in action. Thank God.
You're sort of gaining your senses of where you are, what's going on.
What's going on over there, buddy?
There was, tell us a little bit about where you're at. How are you feeling? Are you okay? We have not called because you seem to be
somebody say the number.
Okay,
yeah,
which is unbelievable. It's a miracle.
It's great.
Do you want to give him a mic or something? How can we get him? How are you doing, buddy? We're glad to see you up and around.
Your brothers are going to be happy.
Yeah.
We need.
Do you need a little time or? Okay, Mark is kind of hurt. You got a little bump on your nose there, but.
We gotta for the Jaws.
Yeah, he's just
say that again, Mark.
Jaws. We have to. I have to get out of the wetsuit for Jaws.
Nobody. In
a year later.
We're in a new segment here with the.
That's kind of fucking terrifying to think that Mark Proksch went into a coma and now in an Oscar special. Now he's woke up in a completely different Oscar special.
You're
what the fuck?
Playing Oscar.
That was last year.
It was last year, bro.
He's thinking about last year's show.
So
there he is. What a fucking... It's like a recurring nightmare, man. He just passed out in an Oscar special and woke up in a brand new Oscar special. He can't escape. He can't
You
leave.
need a little bit of...
drink? You want to drink or anything? Andrew, should we just
have
water? Just water at this point. Yeah.
Just water at this point.
Yeah. What is the last thing you remember, Mark? Because it's been. I don't want
to.
Do you remember anything in the last year that's been going on?
The last segment we did was Jaw, and then I fell, got and now
he's in an Oscar hell. I would not wish that upon my worst fucking enemy, man. Just trapped in a perpetual Oscar loop. God almighty.
What happened was, folks, what happened was I don't know, I think it was like an animal instinct or something, but I was over there trying to, because you were getting wrapped up in your cables, and I don't know, it's probably something like, that kind of fight or flight, that adrenaline rushed in, and I got over there, and I knew that you needed a kickstart, you needed to something needed to smack, almost like a slap in the face or cold water in the face, and so luckily I snapped into that mode of sort of save the day, Superman kind of shit, where I just took my body. I mean, I didn't even, I'll be frank with you, I didn't plan to do it. I just knew that my body knew that was what I needed to do.
Olivia Klman won for the favorite.
He saved his life,
and
a little bit of Oscar knowledge there. Good,
so
good.
What happened was, buddy,
let's not
we could
forget
talk
why we're
more in
here.
detail about this.
Oscar expertise.
You hit hard. I know, and you might have a concussion, or you might have some like a broken bone in your face or something, because you hit the ground hard. But
hey, look,
you're back. You went down because of an issue. Greg,
knows, but that's the price you paid for
I don't want to get
wellness.
into this, but Greg had rented a scuba suit, and we'll talk after the show.
Last year's scuba suit you rented,
don't
not
keep
me.
saying last year.
on the On Cinema.
The On Cinema.
I do remember.
Okay, I'm getting back into the show. The On Cinema.
Way back.
Way back. Yeah. Cool.
All right, buddy. Get well, or get some food in him. You probably.
I mean, someone. I wonder who that someone could possibly be. Paid his body. I mean, he's fucking kept him hostage in his house this whole fucking time, surrounded by popcorn and VHS tapes.
Probably hungry.
Mark Proksch, man. Mark Proksch.
He's been eating. I mean, the last year he's had plenty of food.
It's so sad because like Mark and Greg were like quite close before. Like they were friends, and that's why Mark got into the Oscar special. And then they had a common enemy in Tim when he got arrested, and then Greg decided to do this to Mark, and now that friendship's fucking probably just gone now. I mean, it does help him selling VHS tapes on the street, but there's the relationship erodes from now on, basically. Especially when we get the deck of cards, basically all over at that point.
Yeah, give him one of the quick bite energy.
Yeah, man.
5 hour energy drink.
Give him some of that. Abdu, everybody.
Might perk you up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, take a minute. You got the wind knocked out of you, that's for sure.
You got the wind knocked out of him.
Into him, really.
Yeah, really, yeah, but that's
knocked
true.
Into him.
Wind beneath your wings. Bette
Saved
Midler.
Bette Midler.
Beaches. Barbara Hershey.
Thank you, finally.
Like Greg's like, now you're speaking my language. Thank you, finally. Movies.
Right. Let's talk about the second finale. It seems idiotic to have two finales. This is another.
Well, that was
finale.
a pretty neat finale.
Well,
I mean, somebody coming to life.
Here's to Mark.
It's like Cocoon. Remember that movie? Mark was essentially in the cocoon.
He was the cocoon.
Mark, yeah, does he not know what's going on?
Yeah, I don't think he does.
All right.
I doubt it.
Talk about the Kramer versus Kramer 40th anniversary finale you have planned.
This is kind of what this has all been leading towards, and really the centerpiece of the night. This has never been done before, folks.
For this shit.
Kramer versus Kramer, as you know, this is the 40th anniversary. And when we were putting together this show, I thought, what is a finale that honors this great movie, this Oscar-winning movie? And I thought, you know what? The way the movie ends, you kind of are left wanting more.
Mm-hmm.
And I came up with this idea, which again, I'm surprised no one has come up with it before, but of the first ever live movie sequel.
Okay.
So it's a sequel, it's the official sequel, but it's presented live. You don't have to go to the theater. It's presented
So-
live.
Like a play.
Like a play, yeah. For some context, Greg Turkington had this idea for a sequel to Kramer versus Kramer. Can't really remember the details. It's basically just they go for the same. Oh, what was it? It was Kramer versus Kramer 2. Now Kramer's kids are going through a divorce fucking lawsuit and all this shit. And now we're finally going to see the fruits of the concept from so many years ago. Here now, very exciting.
It's like a play, yeah, but it's a movie. It's a live sequel, the first ever live sequel. Usually when there's a sequel, they film it over months, they present it, people go all over the world to the theater. This is a movie, but it's being presented live.
All right.
So the first time you watch it, the first time anyone watches it is the first time.
Kramer versus
But before we do, I wanted to say one other thing. Any sequel is going to lose certain cast members. We were unable to get some of the cast.
Can't get Dustin Hoffman, obviously.
We were able to get Mr. Justin Henry, who was nominated for Best Supporting Actor for Kramer versus Kramer. We have an actual Oscar nominee. We did have Sally Kellerman as well a few years ago, but
Is Oscar okay over here?
he's fine. I mean, he's fine. He's fine.
He's fine. Concerned. Is Oscar okay?
You saw him before. He's better than he was, so it's definitely an improvement.
You're concerned.
So Justin, this must be a trip for you. When you
he definitely gets the vibe, the on cinema vibe. You know, we talk about this sometimes where like when they get actors and stuff in and whether they get it, they click or not. I think he clicks definitely.
How you doing? I'm Tim Heidecker. I'm the host of the show.
Yeah, Tim. It's kind of a disgrace how you've been treating the Academy.
Okay, but isn't this a trip though to
kind of a disgrace?
40 years later,
well spoken,
finally
man.
getting the sequel. It's kind of a
it's
trip.
about time.
It's kind of a trip.
It's really special.
Yeah.
What was it like working on Justin? What was it like working on
happy about it.
Thank you. I'm going to give this to you afterwards.
A dream come true. It was fantastic.
Yeah,
it was great. It was great. It was a lot like this, but people didn't die.
Was the apartment a real apartment or was it a set, movie set?
It was both.
It was both.
All right. It was an apartment that became a movie set.
So they started shooting an apartment and said, this movie's going to be big, let's get a set and finish it off in style.
That's right, because they wanted to move things around to make it like a real movie set. So
all right.
And did Dustin Hoffman ever talk about
No more
Midnight
questions.
Cowboy
We don't want to ruin the surprise. Justin, why don't you take your place on set?
Wait. One quick question though. What is
Justin's
here's
like, come
a
on,
trivia
man.
question.
Going to Greg Turkington over here.
And that, as one of the stars of the movie, you should know what is the running time of Kramer versus Kramer 1?
98 minutes.
105 minutes. And then the next question
is, a good guess, though.
Are you ready to take part in the first ever
Oscar
live
history,
movie sequel, Kramer versus Kramer 2? Finally, the sequel is here. Everybody watching, you're seeing movie history made tonight.
I've dreamt about this moment.
Okay.
I've dreamt about this moment.
You're gonna be great.
I'm so excited.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Thanks.
Now I'm going to set this up.
He's so happy about it.
I'm going to set this up. Hey, one other thing. Everyone wondered, why is he a judge? Why is he a judge?
Why is he a judge?
I'm judging the movies and judging the decision.
He's a judge.
But there's another reason. I've cast myself in Kramer versus Kramer 2. I'm playing the judge.
That's wild.
If you've seen the original, you know some of it takes place in the courtroom. Well, so does this one. So I'm here to in Act 3 of this movie, yes. And the movie also stars our own Joe Estevez, who has a role. Joe. He wasn't in the original Kramer versus Kramer, but he's definitely one of the stars of Kramer versus Kramer 2.
I've been wondering why Joe's here.
I'm wondering why Joe's here.
Joe is going to play a very unforgettable character. You're going to love this character, and Joe's going to love playing it. All right, let me set this up. It's 1979. A little movie called Kramer versus Kramer has just come out. Let's take a look.
Let's watch it.
And how this movie ends, and that will give you some insight into how this next one starts.
Where's the tape? Okay. Huh? Okay.
This was queued up. Wait.
What's wrong?
Reb. Oh god, this revelation. Greg gets so fucking angry.
Maybe it's some magnets on his.
Yeah, you had some magnets.
Shirt there.
Yeah, that's a magnet.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Greg's just like, what the fuck does that mean? Elaborate on that.
The magnets on his shirt, is that causing a problem?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Well, the magnets that Tim is wearing, maybe that's causing some electrical.
But he's...
He's went through all my tapes.
I don't think that would have anything to do with it.
Greg's like, oh,
Did you have the tape?
He went through the fucking... He went through the fucking
I looked at it,
VFA.
but yeah, I don't...
Oh, boy.
Sorry, guys. Why don't you... I mean, we don't need to watch Kramer versus Kramer to set up Kramer versus Kramer 2, right? Just...
He's like...
Well, I'm going to...
Yeah.
What's the matter here?
What's the matter here?
Well, you were in the VFA on that tour, so...
Yep.
It's stupid magnet vest, so...
That's not... The magnets aren't going to erase...
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are.
That's exactly what they're going to do.
That doesn't
That
sound...
didn't know that.
I'm not... Can you look that up, somebody?
That doesn't sound like real
What
science.
are we doing? What are we...
I don't know. I mean, the magnets can do that, though. I know that.
He knows that. Well, shit.
Well, that's playing.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Touchdown
well,
thumbs.
It's a little damaged at the top, but it's playing.
That's good.
All right, well,
That's not too
let's
bad.
do Kramer versus Kramer Dos, number
Dos.
2. Kramer
Hey,
versus
why is it so
Kramer.
insensitive?
Starring Justin Henry from the
Numero
original
dos.
Kramer versus Kramer, and Joe Estevez. And Greg Turkington as Judge. What's your character's name?
Judge Smith.
Judge
I don't know.
Smith.
All
right.
Something, I don't know. Oh, God. Here we get Greg going. Fucking... That's exciting. Kramer versus Kramer 2, everybody. Why isn't that a VFA production? Very exciting. Is this? Justin Henry, everybody. Academy Award nominee. Amber Coy, everybody. What's up? Who are these people? Oh, here we go. It's Kramer versus Kramer 2, everybody. Tune in.
All right, the book is almost complete.
Billy. Eating popcorn, obviously.
Oh, hi, honey. When will you be home?
Wouldn't even ring there.
I'm just stacking on some popcorn now. I'm hungry. I'm ready for dinner. Well, I see.
Oh, I see.
Well,
whoa, what's happened here?
It's kind of a shock.
I know, what the fuck? Sure, he's not
Well,
gonna
I
get
know
divorced
things
like
have
his
not
dad.
been.
Hey guys, hey, Marius for Christ, welcome to the stream. Sorry you nearly at the end here, buddy, but it's good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Apologies for missing last week. I just took the week off, to be quite honest, but we're here now. But good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope the week's been treating you well. Welcome. Pleasure to see you, buddy.
Really great between us, but I'd rather not go that route. You know, well, my parents divorced when I was very young, and,
I know, man. This is
and I was
bringing
raised
back
by
bad
my
memories.
father after a long, drawn-out car battle.
Oh no, so bring it all
Okay,
back.
then. I'll see you in court.
Damn. Go avenge your father.
It's Chinese for dinner tonight.
Oh, god damn it. That was powerful. He's still panicking back here. Oh. Go the film. Chinese for dinner tonight. We got a set, man. It's actually pretty well done.
So hard to finish writing my book.
Why's you got so much setup?
I've got this divorce hanging over
3
my head.
fucking gallons of setup back there.
Hello?
Hi, I'm attorney Jose Garcia.
Jose Garcia, good to see you.
I'm here to advise you about your divorce with Kramer versus Kramer 2.
Kramer versus... Just talk about the name of the film.
I knew your parents, and I unofficially advised your father in his divorce, and
Damn.
I'm just very sorry that
It's happened
history
again.
is repeating itself.
History is repeating itself.
Well, Joe, whatever happens, I'm determined to be as good a father as my father was to me. You know,
Damn.
some of my fondest memories happened after the divorce. My father raised me on his own.
Oh.
He became quite a good cook, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
he was a terrific cook.
He was a great cook.
You know, I ate in his apartment a
Dustin
number
Hoffman's
of
a great
times.
cook. Yeah,
but
yeah,
look,
yeah. So look.
let's get down to business. Is there any chance at all at getting back together?
Teresa wants what's best for the boys.
Damn, man.
And I know deep somewhere there's still love between us.
It's beautiful. Such an impactful. Look at this.
I may not
This
know
is a
anything
movie
about
right now,
affairs
man.
of the heart, but I am a lawyer, and all the things that I've seen in court over the years,
action, romance,
I know that the most important thing in life is family. So let's see if you can get Teresa on that phone, eh?
Hey.
Joe, you've earned your pay today. Operator?
Operator. Just say, oh, there we go.
Are you an angel?
Could be.
Could be. These two acting together, man, this is great.
Right. Stay tuned for part 3 of Kramer vs. Kramer 2.
Once Greg gives his shit together back here. Since all these films are not working.
Okay, I guess we had some. We're having some issue with the.
Is that Thinner? My God, he's got Stephen King's Thinner on VHS. I've seen Thinner. It's alright.
The issue is you're a fucking psycho.
Wait, go
We're
back.
having some issue with the.
Yeah, the issue is you're a fucking psycho.
All right,
You're a fucking psycho.
You know what? There's no reason for language on the set.
Yeah, come on.
And
don't be swearing today.
let's. You want to do part 3 or not?
Yes.
Hear ye. Oh, here we go.
Let's do part 3. Fucking.
Don't worry about it now, just act. You got a film to do. Be professional, for God's sake.
In the matter of Kramer versus Kramer 2, I have examined all the evidence and heard your testimonies.
Good set.
But before I render my verdict, let me ask, is there any hope for the two of you to resolve your differences?
Your Honor, I wouldn't have thought so if you asked me yesterday, but hearing Bill's heartfelt testimony,
What testimony?
I believe there's some hope.
Judge Chandler, I've been so busy writing my book that I neglected the one thing that matters to me the most in this world.
So beautiful, man.
Teresa.
Oh.
What made you come around?
An angel.
An angel.
An angel named Joe.
An angel named Joe. Oh.
Judge Chandler, it's
This
a
is
two-way
such
street.
powerful acting right now, man.
I should have never doubted Bill.
Oh.
But when my movie theater burned down, it tore me
When my
apart
movie theater
inside.
burned down. Oh, there we go.
And I couldn't even
Here
think
we are
straight. They didn't even find
Greg's
the
not feeling it, really.
arsonist.
Greg's
But
like,
that's
remember
all
his
in the
lines, man.
past.
That's beautiful, man.
We'll be happy.
And I'd like to try again.
Forever.
This is not at all what I expected, but I'm glad to hear it.
Hey.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Hear ye, hear ye.
I hereby consider this case closed.
Kramer versus Kramer 2.
Thank you.
Greg's not feeling it at all.
Happy ending.
He's just watching it. That poor movie theater. Where did he get the inspiration for that raw concept, man, of a movie theater burning down? That never happens in real life.
I knew it would be better this time.
Congratulations.
I knew it'd be better this time. I knew this time it'd be different.
I'm not wearing my ring.
You can have mine, honey.
Still acting here. Sad living right now. Hey!
Thank you, Joe.
Fuck yeah!
Thank you. I'm
Mammo
just happy
Juicy
to
Boy.
Be a
And
small
his friend
part of you
Axiom.
two getting back together.
Really feels special.
Greg's trying to
Well, you are special.
Play.
It is
Still acting back there.
special coming together. Goodness. It's,
Fuck!
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Set
are
up,
you
set
gonna
up.
open the champagne?
Hey everybody, we are back. That was a mistake. We're
What's happening? She doesn't even know what's
just
going
gonna
on
rock
there.
and roll a little bit for you tonight. We got Axiom and Manuel in town.
I'm so excited just to see them appear. Yeah, baby! You just arrive out of nowhere.
Thank you guys. Greg,
No,
thanks
just
for
like,
that
what the fuck?
segment. We
What are you doing with our-
appreciate
with
it.
our cat?
Sorry about we had some issues with your
Greg's too busy doing
Yeah,
shit
thanks
now.
a lot. Thanks a lot, Tim.
Thanks, Tim.
I think we should just do. This is a big announcement,
fucking
folks.
mess.
We are announcing.
These tapes are all
that-
blank.
That Dakar is reforming.
Brought so much fucking
Getting
booze.
back together for now.
For now. Fuck yeah, baby. Finally time for some music expertise. Fuck yeah, baby. Where the fuck that tape come from?
Yeah, so.
Oh, I love this. This acoustic rendition is so good.
of them.
Every fucking one of them. Greg's so angry. Every fucking one of them.
Yeah, I know. What's that?
Come on, Evan.
I do, but it's still, you don't want to have any of them ruined.
It's like Charlie Kelly when he does that.
I hate this.
Charlie Day.
Okay, but
There they are. They're so much like Charlie Day when he does that. He's good when he's actually playing the guitar and he's not taking a piss and pretending he can. He's very good at it.
All right.
Damn,
well, hold on.
calm down,
Don't
Greg.
go to break. I want to talk to y'all about a new song.
See, Greg gets
that
a
I wanna
timber
play for
phone
you
shit. What's
guys
Greg doing right
because
now?
We
Exact same
are.
thing.
We are.
Fucking Axiom's hook. God almighty.
We are back. No, why are we going to break? Why the fuck we go to break?
There's one works. One of them
this
works.
is it, baby.
chill out.
We're going to do
At least one of the films
Bohemian
isn't erased.
Rhapsody, baby, in honor of the Bohemian
Why we fucking
Rhapsody
go Bohemian
song,
Rhapsody?
movie that came out. We didn't rehearse this. We're just gonna wing it, baby. Are you ready for it? Oh, you got a capo?
Fuck yeah.
All right, shit.
A what? Alright, shit.
Thank you, everybody, for watching tonight.
Thank you.
Sorry about your tapes, baby. I didn't know these
Sorry about
fucking
your tapes,
magnets
baby.
would be a problem.
Sorry about tapes, baby. I don't know magnets be a problem. I think he's being true about that. He didn't mean it. He did. See, this time he did not mean to destroy it. I mean, the fire and the the vapes and stuff didn't mean that either, but that was a bit more nefarious. This time he legitimately did not mean any ill will at all.
Right.
Which is fair.
I'm sure he did.
He's just gonna jam out.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open
What's that
your
later?
eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a puppet. I need no sympathy, 'cause it's easy come, easy go. Let it high,
Fuck
let it low, anywhere to win.
What's he doing? Why is he singing like that? That's sweet bit's supposed to be part. It's not doing it.
Thank you all for watching. I'm glad I'm back.
Yeah, I'm glad too, Tim.
He was during the whole archive.
The whole thing.
He did it on purpose because he walked.
Freddie Mercury would
I should have known that he was
crying
doing
at
the
this right now, man.
tour that he has some ulterior motive because he's never.
My time is done. She shivers down my spine. My body's breaking all the time.
But they never.
Goodbye, everybody.
Screaming, man.
I need to shout behind the fire.
Nobody wants to hear it.
Sounds like Jack Black.
The wind blows.
Picture.
I don't want to die. Seems like guess I've never been born.
Hey! There we go. Spinning now.
Well, here's one that works.
Oh,
okay. One of the tapes works.
No one's listening, Greg.
Come on!
Yeah, about 1 out.
It's a one-man instrument.
You don't want to go too long. Yeah.
There we go.
Well, I'm going to have to go through all of them because I can't maintain an archive where I can't.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, straight to the fandango. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo,
That's another one that works. So I need to do 2 files of the work and the one that's not. Yeah. Well, at least you can see part of it.
Scratch. Doesn't even know the words. Come on.
monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, here you let me go.
So fuck. This is fucking chaos, man. Mark Proxy just fucking tuned out, man. Come on, Joe.
Never let me go.
No. Mamma mia, mamma mia.
Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me. For me. For me.
I'm really worried about Greg over here.
His sword does not hit hard at all. Mark Proxy is laughing, even though he's maybe like tuned out.
So you think you can love me and leave me tonight? So you think you can lift me and save me tonight? Oh, baby! Can't you listen to
this,
me, baby? Just gotta get out. Just gotta get it right. Mamma mia.
Mamma mia. Fuck me, man. What an ending. That's the real Oscar finale right there.
Anyone can see.
Stop it.
Nothing
really matters.
Nothing really matters.
Who's he saying stop it there?
Nothing really matters.
Mamma mia.
Nothing really matters.
I love when he does little spins like that.
Nothing really.
Reminds me when he did Oscar Fever for the second time with the fucking... he's like doing the spins and shit. Woo!
Matters. Nothing really matters.
Mamma mia.
On each stand by. Anyway.
Oh shit, here we go.
All right, thank you. All right.
Oh look, it's Laffy Taffy.
The individual's still in the building.
Okay, thank you.
Where is he?
We're gonna go. Thank
This
you very
man right
much.
here?
Right there. No, go. Go, Tim, go.
Sir, please, where you going? Wait, we have a word to talk to you.
Oh, at least he managed to get his song in.
Who's in charge here? We have a director,
No one's in
a
charge
producer,
here. No one.
Anybody out here?
Absolutely fucking nobody.
What happened?
Well, alright.
Well, we got a disturbance call about someone being assaulted out here.
Someone being assaulted? Come on, nobody. That was a fucking hour ago. 2 hours ago, for fuck's sake.
What's wrong with this gentleman over here?
Why did the police take so fucking long to get here? The gold. What's wrong with this person here? The gold person.
Are you okay, sir?
Were you attacked, sir?
No, he was not attacked. No, he was not.
Were you the one that was pepper sprayed?
Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Fucking Christ almighty. The new on cinema Oscar special. Otherwise known as the 7th annual. Ladies and gentlemen, it's done. Fucking Christ.
What about this guy? This character that...
This one's fucking great, man. I forget how many golden moments are in this fucking special, no pun intended. Honestly.
Are any of you gentlemen pepper sprayed or
Just
salted?
wanna get out, just wanna get out. Mamma mia! I know, they had to wait until it broadcast, you know what I mean? Which is fair, good on them. Respectable. Uh-oh. Just showing him his fucking VHS tapes. The policeman's just standing there. Like he just talk about his fucked up tapes. Why are they not even going after Tim? No one went after Tim there, which is the funniest fucking part. Where's Laffy Taffy? Hey, there we go. Lest we forget. Oh my god, I'm fucking sweltering in this building, man. It's ridiculous. Ayako Waki, everybody. Still here. Doing our job. Okay, Jesus fucking Christ, man. You gonna run for it or no? Went after him? What the fuck? Oh, they had a set-in? They had a fucking intern? They had a fucking... I just saw the credits there. They had a fucking intern for the Oscar special. Imagine your first intern gig being on cinema at the cinema. That'd be a fucking honour and a privilege, man. Really. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap it up now, baby. thank you so much for tuning in, especially because we missed last week. It really means a lot that people were here to watch. I apologise for that. It won't happen again, ladies and gentlemen. I agree. I could just still be in here after everything is so fucking funny. Okay, I'm gonna go pretty quickly because I'm fucking melting. I need to get out of here and fucking smoke a joint. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, thank you for tuning in after missing last week. So appreciate it. It won't happen again. We'll be here again. Actually, I don't know because I'm going to Poland on the 11th and I'm away for 4 days. So I need to check my calendar and I'll post. I'll make a post saying what's happening because I don't know when I'm going to be back. I don't know what the days are going to be when I'm back. So we'll soon see. But I'm only away for 4 days. It's going to be very exciting. Going to Krakow, so it should be fun. Going with my old father, my old man. Very exciting. Anyway, thank you all so very much for tuning in. Very much appreciated. Hope you've enjoyed. I had a good old time. I'm fucking sweating, but I had fun. That was one of the best Oscar specials. I say that every fucking time we watch one, but that one I forget. Because it's like starts off so normal, you really forget what the fuck happens. And how fucking bonkers it is. I also cannot wait. I very much am looking forward to it. On the last season, man. This is going to be the last season of On Cinema at the Cinema before it goes high network. That's crazy. God, we're fucking already here, man. Jesus. We've got the trailer for Mr. America to watch as well, and I don't know if we're going to be able to watch the film. I don't think we can. I don't think it's available anywhere. It is on the timeline, as in it was on YouTube, but I don't think it's there anymore, which is a shame. It was on YouTube at one point, now it's gone, so we'll find a way, hopefully. But anyway, I'm always angry that Twitter has been deleted. Thank you for tuning in as always. Good to see you, fella. As always, yes. Warriors for Christ, thanks for tuning in. Good to see you as always. Zat Bonfani, thank you for tuning in. Good to see you as always. Rasak, thanks for tuning in. Good to see you as always. Robert Jarvis, thank you for tuning in. Good to see you as always. The creator, new one to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. My good friend in real life. Good to see you. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Suji Sam Ultimate Anim's Future Master. I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't know what the Barney Error community is or nothing, but thanks for tuning in anyway and giving us your time. I'll have to look into that, and I have no idea what that is, but thanks. Oh, that's everybody. Thank you, everybody. Thank. Check out the VOD later and check out the VODs on the On Cinema podcast playlist and such to watch the other ones, because there's a few. Anyway, I'm going to go right now, put on some deodorant and fucking cool out, because Jesus Christ. Thank you, everybody. Oh, Christ. Goodbye.